everything gonna go smoothly? Uh-huh. I believe we're live. Uh-huh. It looks like we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stream. People of the world. Hello, hello. Levi, fair enough, thank you. Hi, welcome to the stream as well. Cares, hello. Welcome to another live stream. Here we are. Don't really worry about the sounds you're hearing. Not important. I'm just here vibing. What's up, Hui? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolute banger of a day. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day, whoever's here. Hope the weather's nice. We're in for another ride today. A lot of complaining. We're here to complain. We're literally here just to complain for today. Actually, read some manga, but also complain. So, hello everyone. Andon, let's go. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Owning, welcome to the stream as well. Hope everyone is a-okay. As for the background gameplay you're hearing, don't really worry about it. You know, I'm not meant to be playing Genshin, but the first hour of this stream will be dedicated to Genshin. Do apologize, all manga enthusiasts, but a fair bit of this stream will be dedicated to Genshin. Gonna be talking about a few things. Just maybe a few event things. Maybe a few event things, maybe a few character things. I'll definitely preface what I'm going to be talking about before I start talking about it, just to spoiler warn people if they don't want to be spoilerinoed. But bear that in mind. Going to the botanical garden with my fiance today, gonna be fun. Hey, botanical gardens, fair enough. I'm not a garden kind of guy. I'm not the triple G. Wait, that's a K rather. I'm not a garden man, but enjoy the gardens. There is a garden event festival here in Canberra, the Floriade. I used to go as a kid, but not anymore. I've kind of stopped gardening. I don't know why. It's okay, man. You play Honkai on Genshin, play Genshin on Honkai. It's a bit of, you know, it's what a world. I play gacha game on gacha game and the wrong stream on the wrong stream. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. How do you do finality run? I'm still doing lower difficulties. You just got to send it, Owning. You just got to send it. You know, if I'm to give a real answer, I have a pony of full gear. That's about it. If I didn't have a pony of full gear, that probably would have been a lot tougher, but... yeah, that's probably the answer that I'll give right now, is a pony of full gear. It carries a fair bit. It does a fair bit of carrying. I'm not a massive garden person either, but she loves flowers. Hey, compromises must be made. Next time, you have to go to a gaming convention with her, and it's because you want to do it. Ugh! Let me do this really quickly. How does it feel to grow grass in Genshin?
Gotcha.
Terrible? It takes 3 days. Gardening system in the housing, in the teapot. Is that what you're referencing? I know it is, isn't it? You're referencing the gardening, aren't you? It's terrible. How does it feel to touch grass? I've never touched grass in my life. You think I can play 3 accounts and touch grass? Impossible. It's an impossible feat to touch grass and play 3 accounts of Genshin Impact. Yeah, for those who don't know, Genshin's major event for the patch launched today, and there was a slight beginning of a discussion in the Discord, but literally the event is garbage. I put out a small video called like guide or rant, whatever, and yeah, the event's kind of just garbage. It's not. It's like, you know, it's obviously it's day one, can't really judge it on day one, but there is a bit of a, you know, creativeness that could happen. Great, so I'll have to use my official or Hearthstone Thunder to try a run today. If those are your strong characters that you have built, then by all means go for it. If those are the characters you have built, Owning, absolutely. Yeah, that was my first finality clear with Aponia, and I only could do it because I have a full gear. It takes 3 days. The gardening does take 3 days, yeah. Or is it? It might be like 2 days. I'm not exactly sure if it's 2 or 3 days, but it's one of the two. Hey, what's up, Tishu? Welcome to the stream. You mean the Kazuha one? I'll switch to Genshin gameplay in just a second here. I'm just finishing off a few things. I know you guys can't see anything, but I'll switch over to some Genshin gameplay and Uno Momento. Because we're not on the correct account, technically. And, you know, I don't want to pollute your brains with my amazing account. You know what I mean? I don't want to pollute you guys. You guys are all very precious. You don't need to be corrupted by the Genshin Impact. Hello, Levi, as well. Welcome. Okay. Manga stream. It will be mostly manga, but not for the start here. I finished Leeway Archon Quest yesterday. That's a good one. That's actually a really good quest, to be quite honest with you. That's the conclusion to the the second arc, essentially, which is quite a fun one. And yeah, Lumine speaking is quite shocking from time to time. Don't expect it to happen too frequently now, though. It doesn't actually happen that often. I would say it happens once every 5 patches, maybe. So she's, in the game's total lifespan, she's said a total of 3 words. 4 words, maybe. But yeah. Yeah. In before the 4th account? Hey, don't tempt me. I do have a European account. I just wanted to see the ping. So it technically does exist. I just don't play it because I don't feel like playing with like 400 ping. Because that's the ping we get in Europe. I guess I'll switch to some gameplay. You know, we can watch some gameplay of me just quickly spending some resin. And then I want to take a few minutes to talk about why the event right now is kind of trash. And then I'll probably clip that and put into a YouTube video because time conservation and whatnot. And then we have to do character analysis. I last night did take my time to read the characters' descriptions and everything and kind of make some notes down of some important things to take away from the new characters in 3.0. Specifically, obviously, the Dendro characters. And I have some nice notes. Some nice notes that you guys might find helpful. You hear lies, Tissue? What'd I say? What was a lie? What did I say that was a lie? I kind of can't remember what I said. That I like Genshin? That is true. That is a lie. On God, that's a lie. On God. But yeah, the event is kind of terrible. I know, again, like I said, it's day 1, but you can do a lot more with day 1 of, like, events. Just release the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, release the whole event, and then have the story just come out. Well, that's some nice juice. Amazing account? No, it's true. I have the best account. But all 3 of my accounts could beat your accounts. What do you think would happen if Otto evades Teyvat? Otto by himself? Probably nothing. I think Otto himself could get rolled and smoked, to be quite frank with you. If it was just Otto, nothing else, no Durandal, no Ritas, no Hirsches, just him, he'd probably, like, get smoked by, one of the Archons. Which one? I don't know, but one of them. Otto's not that strong without Void Archives, technically, I guess. He's kind of really nobody without Void Archives. He's kind of like a big dum-dum in general. I mean, it's the same as Honkai. Not all the features of the event going to be available day 1. I'll explain when I get there, Kez. It's a bit more to do with what's actually available on the day. Like, at least in something like Honkai, you have a lot, like, on day 1, you have a lot more available to you versus Genshin's day 1. And it's also the intensity and difficulty of the general challenges, right? That's why I said I'll just vaguely touch on it now, but I'll get into it in just a second. I know Teyvat is tiny. Well, it doesn't really have to do with size, right? It has to do with player power, doesn't it, Hi? You're talking about if Otto invaded. So if it's just Otto, he can't really do much. He's just a guy. If he has Void Archives, maybe he could beat everyone. But it's like, it depends on how much you want to push the boundaries. I think if all the Archons wanted to, they could probably kill him easily. But it's tough to say. Depends on depends on really like what he comes with. If it's like all of him and his clones, then maybe he wins or does something. But if it's just him with just Void Archives, I'd say that the Archons pretty much take a win. Because they're not, like, listen, they're Divine Keys, but they're not full power. So are they even that strong? Probably not. It hits you with a no. Gotta hit it with a no. Alright, cool. And then again, like Otto's, most of his power comes from the blonde characters using the Abyss Flower. Like Cecilia was his biggest unit. And then Durandal. And then he has nothing. So most of his power just comes from other people. So maybe he would join in Teyvat and start manipulating shit from the side. He'd like act like a merchant and then like manipulate his way up the hierarchy, like steal someone's vision, start using powers, like start an organization called the Fatui maybe. Who knows, who knows. Maybe he's the main villain of the whole game and he's actually a part of the Fatui. You never know, you never know. As we all know who have played Honkai, Hoyoverses writing is kind of crazy, so they could interweave whatever they want with whatever they want. Wabam. Talking about the events again. Yeah, like let's compare two of the major events, because the current major event that's going on is this Summertime Odyssey one with Kazuha, right? Kazuha official. It's actually official's event. It's not Kazuha's event even. It's official's. Yeah, official. So they're both major events. Like, so at least from my understanding, the Griseo event is a major event. I could be wrong. It just feels like a major event. But day one of the Griseo event, you had all the challenges from chapter 1 available to you. You had the one single boss to grind. You unlock the Dreamland. You also unlock the daily grind, as well as you unlocked buying materials and things. So you unlocked a lot of things to do. Now, if we switch over to my third account, which is the one that I did the event on, I'll do the event on my other accounts on Monday, where I actually play through the event on stream, because I was going to do it today, but I knew that not a lot of it was going to be available. If we actually switch over to this, the event, you have 3 challenges available to you. You have 3 challenges available to you. Major event in Honkai is usually the Captain Verse. Are we getting a Captain Verse event this patch? Right? Do we get a Captain Verse event in 5.8, Kez? Just confirm that for me. If not, then I would classify the Griseo event as a major. How can I condense resin, or I unlocked it? You have to do the Leeway reputation, Kez. Sorry, not Kez, sorry, Hui. You have to do the Leeway reputation. Come to this person on the map, reputation reward Leeway, zoom in and click on this guy, and go to them and talk to them and do their quests if you can. It's like a weekly thing. It's a weekly thing. Alright, let me go to the Golden Apple Archipelago and just talk about how dogshit this is. Don't you have the Herrscher of Domination in chapter 25? Can't he just take the Archon powers? But it's a different system. Depends on how you translate it. Hi. It definitely depends on how you translate it. It's if I'm to compare it to something, is do you accept the fact that like things in Naruto affect like the things in One Piece, because that's a different fighting concept, right? Or that's a different example. They're 2 different animes, but if you allow one things to happen, you have to allow the other things. And so, like, technically also then write it, they could like take away the Herrscher of Binding's power from him. So it depends. It depends. So there's no no major event, no Captain Verse event in 5.8. I'd classify the Griseo event as major then. Alright, also, Radera, welcome to the stream. Okay, here's my point. This is going to be me ranting about why the Golden Apple Archipelago is dog shit. And just the event. Okay, so when you play Genshin right now, and if you are able to do the quest, or you skip the kind of prerequisites, they've allowed to do that now, you can just skip prerequisites. You do a very long quest. It actually is quite a long quest. It took me about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes of constantly skipping all dialogue. I'm just blasting through it, trying to just get through all the dialogue. It took me about 15 minutes. If you got to listen to everything, it probably takes... how long would it take? I'd say about like 40 minutes to get through all the dialogue. It is a lot of dialogue, mainly because Official is there. And once you get to this place, it's fun. It's cool. It looks great. Everyone likes the Golden Apple Archipelago. 1.6, one of the most liked events in like Genshin Impact. Like, people love Golden Apple Archipelago. It's great. When there's something to do. The problem with the zone, nothing to do. There's literally nothing. Nothing. And I want people to understand the intensity and severity of that. There is this thing over here. Doesn't do anything. They're just dancing around it. These were the challenge pillars from the previous Golden Apple Archipelago. And maybe, here's the thing. They might enable them to become like active, and there might be more challenges added as Golden Apple Archipelago happens this patch. But that's not really like a thing that I would be willing to accept as continuous content. Like, when you release a zone, I think most of the zone's stuff should be released. There should be challenges day one. There should be like puzzles day one. There should be interactables, breakable walls, burnable chests. There should be things that you could do, interactable objects to open and explore. Half of Genshin content also non-canon, so it's kind of the same like Captainverse. Hey, you got a point there, Redera, you got a point. There's going to be a few days, it seems. Although leaks for 2.8 showed several giant domains for each character. And listen, that's probably a part of the event, Asrith. I want to point that out. That's a big difference that I want to point out here. That's a part of the event. If we go back to 1.6, Golden Archipelago, or Apple Archipelago, whatever you want to fucking call it, you had it as a separate entity, and then also the event. You had the area that you could explore, do puzzles, do challenges, kill enemies, loot chests, pick up XP rewards, and also farm items, right? You could do all that in the base archipelago. And then on top of that, you had the events that you could do, which was the Barbara and Jean, Klee, Kaya, Diluc, all those characters, exploration. It's old shit, so I don't care about spoilers. What's in this version of the Apple Archipelago, you just have the archipelago. You have, I think, they released an interactive map, which is pretty useless. They just tell you everything. So it doesn't really matter that you have to explore. They just tell you where the location of everything. If I remember correctly, there's like 8 chests. There's 8 total chests across all these islands. There's like 4 challenges somewhere. I think they're ocean challenges. And that's it. There's nothing else to explore. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else in general to have. What is the point of the island being here? Why don't you just have the quest happen through like cutscenes or whatever if the islands are going to be pointless? Because in my mind, you can easily assume now, with the knowledge that there's nothing to do here baseline, these islands are going to be removed after 2.8. They're just going to probably disappear. They're going to be like 1.6, they're just going to be removed after the patch. Because there's no reason for them to be here. There's no constant reason for them to be here. Right? And that's the main problem with the actual islands itself. Now onto the event. The event day one. Listen, I understand in Honkai you don't get everything. You don't get everything in Honkai day one. Obviously in Honkai you don't get it. No event should give you the whole event day one. But what they should do is give enough for anything, right? In day one worth of challenges, you get 3 boat races. That's it. Now, how many total challenges are going to be in the event? Well, we go here, event details. There's 5 different types of challenges. Now, I may be the like insane to think that maybe they should release a bit of all of them. Maybe that's not too far of a, concept to understand. Is don't release just one challenge. Don't release just one challenge for, three instances of one challenge. Release maybe 1 to 2 of all the challenges so people can have fun in different areas. But instead, we get given 3 boat races on day 1, and that's it. I don't want to sound like a very stuck-up person now, because I'm sounding very much like an arsehole. I know that. I want more, more, give me more. But here's the thing. Just do that. Just give more challenges. People want to play your game. Just let them. Just let them play the game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? These 3 challenges, I did them in a video without really trying and got all the rewards essentially without trying. The difficulty's not even there. And also it's the same event, it's the same challenges from previous events. It's just a mess in my opinion. The whole first day, and again, like I've said, first day could be better. It could get better. But here's the thing. First impressions matter. There's a reason why that's a saying. There's a reason why first impressions is a saying, or first impressions matter is a saying, is because that fucking matter. They matter. That's just how it works. Day 1 sucks, people are just going to assume the rest of the days suck. It's just that simple. I wish, I want to be nice, but I just can't. I just can't when this has been every single, like, patch, this has been every single major event. It's always been stagnated to Christ. It's always been stagnated to Christ, and it's the first few things that you get is not enjoyable. You didn't get all the rewards, though? No, Tissue, listen, I know you're joking right now. I'm mega serious. I ain't joking around. I'm going to say I have an also time gated for every content story chapter, but it's the amount you get, Cares. It's the amount you get. That first story chapter of the Griseo event, even if you take away all the story, you get a lot of time to play the game. You get at least 2 hours to play the game, maybe even less, rather. Maybe let's say 1 hour of total playtime in the event just for that one chapter or the first arc of that event. If you just take into consideration gameplay of this, no story, obviously, no story, both the game's example, no story, you have about 5 minutes of gameplay. Each of these boat races take about 1.5 minutes. Okay, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes of gameplay. Obviously, you can take into consideration the conches. That's a different event, though. That's a different event. Technically speaking, that's a different event. That's Resonating Visions. We're talking about Summertime Odyssey, the actual major event. Right? I'm not going to count this because this is a minor event. That's all it is. It's a minor event. You collect conches and you get the rest of the rewards. Also, you get told where all the conches are because the game just tells you. So it's to do with the amount you get per release of content. Because easily you can assume. Let's go into this. How much are we going to get tomorrow? How much are we going to get tomorrow? Tomorrow we get no. Okay, does it even tell us the release time? 11 hours. So in tomorrow we get 2 more challenges, and we also unlock the next event or a next event portion. Okay, cool. Are we going to get 3 challenges there as well? So in total tomorrow there might be 5 challenges. So is it going to be exponential? Well, why start off slow? Why not start off strong and then slowly add more? Why start off slow and then slowly add more? It's weird. At least 10 minutes. Don't you count exploration as gameplay too? Not if there's nothing to explore, Tissue. Not if there's nothing to explore. There's nothing on these islands. I sat here for an hour just boating from each of these small islands by myself, going to each of these small ones. And you go to this one right here, and there's probably going to be some sort of event tied to here. Sorry, not event, sorry, quest, or maybe even event, who knows. There's going to be something here, but there's nothing to do there now. Have something there now. It doesn't have to be major, maybe one time trial. Have a small time trial. Have something on this island, a small time trial. Have maybe like a breakable puzzle here, breakable puzzle there. It's about, gameplay is a factor when there's actually something, sorry, not gameplay. Exploration is a gameplay factor when there's actually something to explore. Just looking at islands, I could care less about these islands. These are old islands. They're 1.6 content. You could also even just look at this event as, like, just literally a remake. This is a remake of old shit. They're reusing assets. Oh, congratulations, right? But I'm not going to look at it like that because that's very pessimistic. How long was the major event usually in Genshin? Well, they've always been done this way, and this is why I'm mainly complaining about it, Cares, is that they're always done like this way. Everything is separated. You have very small releases per day. It's always done per day, usually. If I remember to all the major ones, like all the festival events are major events. And they're always very small releases. You'll get one challenge here, and then the next day you'll get another challenge. An example of this is the Iridori Festival in Inazuma. You like had a bunch of different challenges. They were all very easy, and you got one of each per day. I agree with the one of each per day, but maybe have more of them, because I believe during the Iridori Festival, there was Theater Mechanicus, there was some planting thing, and something else. I can't exactly remember the third one, right? I can't exactly remember the third one. The Theater Mechanicus took a bit because it's like, it's a tower defense, which was cool. I like Theater Mechanicus. But then the gardening one, you just have to rearrange a bunch of flowers, which takes about 2 minutes. It's like, well, where's the substance? Where's the substance? Yeah. The events have always been done this way. It's just, it gets annoying after a long time. So they only have to pick it up 12? 12? Sue, you only got 12? There's 14 in total if you're missing out at some. Check out the video I put out. Islands was empty, true, considering the last time it was so bustling. And that's exactly my point. That's the reason I'm complaining right now. Is that, what's the point of releasing all of the islands again if there's nothing to do on them? There's nothing to do on them. And people mentioned earlier the castle. Sorry, I did miss some stuff. The castle, that's probably going to be an event. That's a part of the event. But surely we can release the stuff that happens in the archipelago on day one. Right? Surely we can release like the stuff that happens on the archipelago in day one and then have the event extras happen in domains, right? Like, that's going to appear in the open world? I don't think it is, Tissue. Like, are you talking about that domain that we go into with the clouds? That's the domain formula. That's the domain format, sorry. If it's that cloudy area that you're talking about, that's the domain. Where would they put the clouds if we walk on them here? And for some reason, there's no NPC. There's a few NPCs higher. There's a few NPCs in the world. If you come down to this island down here, there's an NPC around here. He's a guy. But I think let's just go do this really quickly. I know I should be getting onto talking about the new characters because I don't want to dilly-dally too much, but there's something here that I picked up and I want to see if I can do something with it. But yeah. Not the domain, the Immer Natenreich. Again, Tissue, if you're suggesting that it's going to rise out of the ocean and you maybe have some information about it, cool. But again, is it an explorable zone or is it just a structure, right? Is it going to be an explorable portion of the island or is it just going to be a structure used for the storytelling of the event? If it's used for the storytelling, sure, cool. But substance. Substance, please. You know? It depends on how it's done, where it's put, why it's there, if there's anything to do with it. Is it going to be explorable, I suppose? Yeah, see, that suppose doesn't really bring confidence, does it? I feel so sad witnessing how empty the map is. Yeah, it's really sad compared to the first one. If you did play through the first Apple Archipelago, you probably mega enjoyed it. And, like, are going to be pretty disappointed with this one. Maybe not super, super disappointed, but, like, pretty disappointed. It's, It doesn't hold up to its glory days. Like, I remember some of the puzzles on the previous archipelago were actually pretty hard puzzles. I'm not saying, like, any, like, you know, fucking quantum physics puzzles, but, you know, the shooting the ball through the hoop puzzle, right? Shooting the ball through the hoop to then, like, have it ricochet off of a bunch of walls to then hit the correct target. That's a fun event. That's a fun, or not event, sorry, puzzle. That's a very fun puzzle. Oh, even if you find the insignia, you can't give it to him. Okay, so what's the point of him being here now, right? You can actually pick up an insignia item. Hold up, where is it? This thing. Oh, an insignia. Wow, you can find this in the open world, but then when you find the guy who's looking for the insignia, you amazingly can't give it to him. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why have him here and talkable to? Why have him here and talkable to? Just have him stand here as a random guy and not actually interactable. Or just have him not be here. You know? I don't know. I don't want to complain about everything, but that's just weird. Me adding suppose is just a habit. Yeah, but I also haven't seen a single thing about an island coming out of the ground and it being explorable, so we'll see. We'll see. I just think day one first impressions are also important, and they have fucking missed it. It seems they put barely any effort into the rerun of the event of the islands, but they in fact are going all out. GG's, I don't know. This, I was expecting more, but again, I don't want to be the guy who's pessimistic. I'll probably upload that as a fucking rant video. Who knows? I just think there could have been more. Because here's the thing. Look at this island. This is a pretty big island. There's one chest on there, and that's it. Okay, cool. Cool. Fair enough. Regardless, I wanted to rant about it because it's just moderately disappointing. If they release the portion of the event daily, probably they don't want to overextend the players in day one, perhaps. The thing is, Cares, that players want to play Genshin. People want to play more of the event in Genshin. And it's not difficult to just create more. Now, that sounds very asshole-ish, right? That sounds very asshole-ish to say, just create more, right? And I don't want to sound like the asshole. I really don't. But players, I know this for a fact, there's been plenty of videos and plenty of comments saying, I just want to play the events. I just want to have the events and be able to do a lot of it. So just create more of it. Because that boating event has 6 challenges. Why not make it 12? And then release like 4 a day, right? And then each of them has 12. And then release 4 a day. And they're not time consuming, so you're not putting in excessive amounts of time. You're just putting a larger amount than normal, right? With Sumu, they're going all out with Sumu. And Asterith, you're absolutely correct, right? I think you're absolutely on the money with that one. I didn't even realize that until you said Sumu. They are probably, like, the reason Apple Archipelago probably stinks, maybe not stinks, but isn't as great as it could be, is because they're probably putting all their effort and time into making Sumeru the actual, like, new zone. Because I think Golden Archipelago is being removed still after this patch. Even though I think there's talk about it being permanent, I still think it's just going to be removed. I think people are just going to be like, nah, it's not important. I think they're just going to, yeah, listen, it's there. There's nothing here. No. See you later. We want to play. Listen, Sue, I know I said play, and I don't actually play the game actively, but trust me, on God, I swear I actually want to play it. Please. If there was stuff to do, I would. I would, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Enough about depression. Time for an analysis. Just add Elysian Realm into Genshin then. You can spend hundreds of hours in it. And Leon Tran. I've said that, not specifically about Elysian Realm, but I've said adding more replayable endgame content doesn't even have to reward the player too much. Maybe like 100 Primo Gems a week or something. It doesn't really even have to reward us in general, but something that people can put their time into and have fun. There's no endless fun in Genshin. Unless you find just killing enemies on repeat for items mega fun, there's no fun in Genshin. It has a time limit. There you go, it's leaving. Archipelago is leaving. GG's. Fucking GG's. Let us move on though. I am going to be analyzing the new characters. Quick heads up for people who don't want to see and hear about the new 3 characters coming in 3.0, Tigrani, Kole, and Dori. If you don't want to hear about them, step away from the stream. I'll be analyzing their kits mainly. I'm not going to go into their lore or anything. I don't actually care about their lore. I'm just going to be analyzing their kits. I have a few points that I want to make and kind of just want to upload some early videos about thoughts on them as characters because it's fun to discuss. Yeah, it's a bit of fun discussion. So if you don't want to hear about them, you may now take your leave. If you do want to hear about them, you have to stay. Thank you. Here we are. I have some notes of my own, and I'll explain the notes as we go through. But first, we're looking at Tignari. Sorry, my bad, Tissue. An easy fix is adding system to farm 4-star constellations. Super easy to make, to be honest. And Sue, I actually agree. I think being able to I say easily, a way that it's actually farmable for constellations for 4 stars is really good because 4-star constellations, whilst they can be overpowered sometimes, it's just a 4-star. All 5-star constellations are always better, so just have it. It's like, it would be super helpful. Anyway, Tignari. My apologies, Tissue. I'll get the name correct one day, I swear. Tignari is the new flagship. He's the first 5-star Dendro character. He's the first 5-star of the banner, accompanied by 2 other new characters and some rerun. Whoever gets rerun with these 3 guys is going to get shafted so hard in terms of popularity. He's a Dendro Bow character. His stuff that you see here, you can find information about farming him pretty easily on the internet. The one thing we need to take away from the percentage here is that he's 28% Dendro damage bonus, right? Dendro damage bonus, which is fine. It's not crit rate or crit damage, which is also fine. He does have a low base attack. Azuri pointed this out to me in the Discord. He has a really low base attack. If we compare it to other characters, Garnu has, if I remember correctly, 343 base attack, whilst Tignari he has 206, which could heavily hinder his actual value of his attacks, but I think because of the playstyle that they're trying to go for here, it's going to be quite alright. I think I'll explain in just a second, but I think the playstyle they're going for is going to be fine for him. He's got one unique thing with his charge attack, which is he has a second level of his charge attack, which is like the same thing as Garnu. If you've seen Garnu gameplay, charge up his attack. It has an extra effect at the end. That's fine. The thing to take away is that his first level of aim shot or charge attack at level 13 is 263.5% damage, which is, you know, expected of a charge attack. But if you look at his Wreath Arrow, which is the second level of the charge, it drops down by 185.3%. So down essentially like 60 to 80%. 60 to 80% of the whole percentage. Which you might be wondering, why is the second charge like lower damage than the initial charge or the first charge? It's because it also triggers Cluster Bloom Arrow, which essentially on impact of his second tier charge attack, that arrow will split into 4 shots here, but depending on which constellation you have, it might be 5. C6 gives another one. I'll explain that later. But yeah, it splits into 4 extra arrows, which then are each of a value of 800. Not 800. 82.03%. Now, listen, this equation right here in my little notepad is essentially it. With just the C1, charge attack level 1, you get 263.5%. I say the wrong numbers all the time. You get 263.5% damage out of that. Whilst with this charge attack 2, you get 513.42, which is more damage if you do some general number comparison. It's pretty simple. That's the only unique thing about his normal attack, is that he has a second charge that splits his arrows. And he's also the first character in the game to have this effect of shooting something or having his projectiles home in, because the 4 Cluster Bloom arrows that come out after the initial hit of his second charge is they do home in. Now, how the homing works, I don't know. Even in gameplay, I haven't really seen like it work too much. I haven't seen examples of it. But I'm pretty sure it just homes in on the nearest enemy. I don't think it homes in on the one that you actually shot, which might prove a problem in AoE. For single target, he's going to be probably 10 out of 10 character, but for AoE, it seems to be a bit weird. Anyway, onto his elemental skill. Tigrani throws something and deals AoE Dendro damage, and it creates the Kanda field. Does some stuff. It puts enemies into confusion. I don't know if that's another effect they're adding, maybe like petrification, Zhongli's petrification. But it's another like kind of extra effect that isn't an elemental reaction, from my knowledge at least. So yeah, they get hit by confusion in this field. Additionally, Tigrani gains the Vagina Penetrator effect, which decreases the next Wreath Arrow's charge time by 1.5 seconds. So it's actually quite a hefty reduction in charge time, and you can only have 3 Wreath Arrows have their charge reduction. Isn't Yoimiya arrows too? Yeah, she does have those fireworks on her second charge. They're kind of like not even a main part of her kit though. If you're talking about a normal attack, that's a slight kind of home in. It's not homing into the same level that Tigrani's is, or Tignari's, sorry. It's not the same level of homing. There is a slight homing on Yoimiya's normal attack, but Tignari's is like essentially it will home in till it hits. But again, I haven't played Yoimiya in a long time, so I'm not exactly sure. Just homing in missiles. Anyway, his skill it decreases 3 Wreath Arrows charge time by 1.5 seconds, and I noted here that it does have like 100% uptime even without any constellations. You have the ability; it will have a 12-second duration. With a 12-second cooldown. Not the actual field itself, but the charge arrow kind of portion of it will have a 12-second duration, whilst the actual field that causes confusion has an 8-second duration, which is, it's fine. I don't think the duration is actually going to be a major factor of his whole kit, so don't really take it into consideration in anything, really. As for his elemental burst, he just shoots out 6 arrows. He shoots out 6 arrows that deal damage, and then these arrows each split into more arrows, or maybe they bounce again. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't word it particularly amazingly, but essentially the thing I said is that it has, that's the initial value, 6 times 118.19%, supposedly. And after that, you also have apparently those arrows splitting again into more arrows. So theoretically, it's 709% plus 866% damage. I don't know how accurate that equation is, because how many arrows actually come out after the initial split is not clear. After they hit, the Tangible Vine shafts will create a secondary wave of Tangible Vine shafts. So maybe it's one extra arrow, or rather maybe the arrow bounces. But regardless, even if it is the way that I said it, where the arrows just kind of double down, it is a lot of damage. 709 plus 866 is a lot of extra damage. 100, what was that, 1,500%, which is higher than most characters' elemental bursts. But the reason the actual individual arrow value is low, and that's also theoretical value, the actual arrow value is low because I think the build, again, now I'll explain what I meant earlier by what kind of build they're going for, is heavy single target with low numbers on every hit, but very high amounts of hit. They're trying to make you hit a lot, not actually do one massive hit. So with Tigurani, you won't be doing like 50 Ks per shot. Maybe some people will, maybe Tony Toe will. But yeah, per shot, you won't be doing 50k. You'll probably be doing 10k, but you'll be doing 5 10k hits, essentially equaling to a same amount of damage, but just over many different hits. As for cooldown and burst cost, 12-second cooldown, 40 energy cost. He's just a quick fire character. You can use him as a swap-in character, press his burst, press his E, shoot 2 shots, leave, or shoot 3 shots rather than leave. Or you can use him as an active character because he already has a super low burst cost, and you'll be able to use his burst like probably twice within one massive burst window of buffs. Which is the main thing to take away from him. That's probably going to be his general playstyle. Again, talent materials and all that stuff, you can find that on the internet. It's not too hard. You can also even use this website, Honkai Impact. Amazing. He's the first character to have the unique Sumeru resources. So if you want to find the specialties, which is probably going to be hard, I'll be honest. I think finding specialties in Sumeru is probably going to be pretty hard because of foliage. I've seen a bit of the terrain. It looks to be very the Amazon. Imagine the Amazon. That's pretty much what it's going to be like. So yeah, maybe having this character might be a bit of value. Anyway, his first passive after Tigurani fires his Wreath Arrow, which is his second charge, his Elemental Mastery increased by 50%. Maybe take that into consideration. That is an Elemental Mastery character. And maybe that his weapon also might scale with Elemental Mastery. Who knows? Who knows? That's actually how it is. For every point of Elemental Mastery, and this is his second passive, for every point of Elemental Mastery Tigurani possesses, his charge attack and his Elemental Burst damage are increased by 0.05%. To a maximum of 50 this way. It takes a total of 1,000 Elemental Mastery to get the maximum amount of value out of this second passive. You need to literally have 1,000 fucking Elemental Mastery to actually get this whole 50%. But with the amount of Elemental Mastery potential boosting that he has throughout his whole kit, and including Constellations, and if you combo him with a few other characters, maybe like Hazo even. Hazo has Elemental Mastery boosting. And if you just run an Elemental Mastery build on him even, you can probably get some high damage value, but that's still to be determined on how good it is. Anyway, Constellations now. This is obviously a bit more a contentious area because people don't really roll for Constellations anymore. C1, charge attack crit rate is increased by 15%, pushing him a bit more towards charge attack Andy. You want to always do those level 2 Wreath attacks to get, well, 15% increased crit rate. C2 is pretty much a 20% Dendro bonus when you have his skill up. That's all it is. When his skill's there, 20% Dendro damage bonus. C4 is Elemental Mastery when you hit an enemy with your burst. And then if you cause an elemental reaction with your burst, you get an extra 60 Elemental Mastery. So already there, you have an extra 120 Elemental Mastery, which is fucking crazy. That goes towards that 1,000 that we need for the second passive. And then C6, probably the strongest C6 out there. One of the strongest in the game. And I mean just from a pure utilitarian... No, that's the wrong word. Utility standpoint. Just an overall decreased charge time, a flat decreased charge time of 0.9 seconds. I don't know why they did 0.9 seconds. Why not just 1 second? Why not just 1 fucking second? What's with this 0.9 bullshit? What is with this 0.9 bullshit? Regardless, a flat decrease in charge time by 0.9 seconds on his Wreath Arrow, and will produce 1 additional Cluster Bloom Arrow. So on top of those 4 that you already get from his charge attack, you will now get an additional 1, dealing a bit more damage. And that's essentially his whole kit. Listen, his playstyle will be single target Andy. That's all it is. He'll be doing single target damage. He's not going to do a single thing more. He doesn't do anything other than that. You expect AoE? Stop it. Stop it now. You expect massive room clearing? Stop it. That's wrong. He's just going to kill bosses really quickly. His Ascension materials, by the way, are also the new enemies coming into the game. But if you want to pre-farm for him, this material is available. What's it called again? Whoops. This fungal spores is available to farm right now if you so choose. You can farm it from the chasm. That's about it. Tigrani, or whatever the fuck his name is, he's gonna be a great single target character, but that's about it. On to the next character, Kolei, who is listen, I'm just gonna say one thing about Kolei. She's probably gonna be trash. Like, she's not gonna be good. Nothing in her kit sounds that great, and there's a lot of reading, and it's all pointless reading. Her Ascension stat is attack percent, which is generally not good. It's just not really that great to have. She has nothing on her normal attacks. Her skill, she throws out a floral ring that deals 1 instance of dendro damage. She just 1 instance. And then the floral ring returning deals dendro damage once again. So you get 2 hits of dendro damage on her burst. Fair enough. I guess at 13, a level 13, it has 321.3% damage value, and it's a cooldown of 12 seconds. It's okay, maybe. I've seen the video of it being used. It's like a very slow-moving boomerang. I don't know. Her burst, she does something. Her trusty Suliane Anbar comes to save the day, throws the doll named Sulian Anbar, causing an explosion that deals AoE dendro damage, creating Sulian Anbar Zone. It will bounce around. I almost just knocked something off that chair. Will bounce around within the zone, dealing AoE damage. This is probably the only good thing about her. She's probably has very high dendro application, because you place her burst down and essentially it's just constant pops of dendro damage. It's constant, constant, constant. The only problem is that it's only 6 seconds duration. It's a 15-second cooldown and energy of 60. The energy part's fine, but you have literally like less than 50% uptime on it. 6% duration is, or 6 second duration, sorry, is not high enough. Maybe the damage would be alright. You have an initial pop of 428%, followed by continuous pops of 91.9, but just the duration is not it. I think there's 2 pops per second, or maybe 1 pop per second. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, it's just very underwhelming for the first 4-star Dendro. But when is a 4-star not underwhelming? Unless they're these random characters coming out of nowhere having no story connotation. Sorry, connection. Moving on, her passive, or first passive, is the same as Amber's because they're friends in the actual lore. If one of your party members, this is the second passive, if one of your party members triggers any of the Dendro reactions before the floral ring returns, it will grant the character the Sprout effect upon return, which will continuously deal dendro damage equivalent of 40% of Kolei's attack for the to nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Pretty useless. 40% is not that high. A bit higher would be better. And also you have to trigger a dendro reaction before the thing comes back, so I guess if you trigger it with the actual boomerang, it might be okay, but it's probably not, because it doesn't sound that great. The second passive, when a character within her burst triggers a dendro reaction, the zone's duration is increased by 1 second. A single trump card can be extended by 3 seconds. Her trump card is her burst. So this is fine if you combo her with a Dendro, or sorry, a different character. You can get a total of 9 second duration on her burst, which is decently, that's a decent duration. You're now above 50% duration overall, or sorry, above 50% uptime, which is good, but you definitely, you need her to be the reactor, or someone needs to be causing dendro reactions. You can't not be causing dendro reactions. So you can't combo with Kolei Animo. You can't combo with Kolei Geo, right? You can't be doing that. You need to combo with some of the other elements that cause an actual dendro reaction. Here they all burn and quicken, aggravate the spread, bloom, hyper bloom, or burgeon. So far, so shit. To be quite frank, so far, so shit. But anyway, onto the constellations. Maybe they can make her better. Probably not, though. When in the party and not on the field, her energy recharge is increased by 20%. Kind of moderately useless, but we'll take it. You can maybe chuck her burst down and then switch her off and do some other stuff. But it is what it is. Her second constellation, it's a long read and it pretty much doesn't do anything. I'm not going to read it, and here's the thing: if you want to read it, maybe pause the stream or pause the video if you're watching this as a video. Read it. If you think it's cool, cool. It's too long for a constellation. Don't make constellations an essay. Thanks. Her fourth constellation, using her burst, will increase nearby characters' elemental mastery. This is pushing her towards a bit, excluding, Kole herself, and it's for 12 seconds, I totally forgot to mention that. This constellation pushes her to work a bit better with Tignari, more elemental mastery for the actual main character, or, main damage dealer. So that's fine, but it's not for herself, which is kind of cringe. And then C6, when the floral ring hits opponents, it will create a miniature burst that deals 200% of Kole's attack as Dendro damage. Each floral brush can only create one such miniature Cinnabar Amber. That is fine. If you get this character C6, you may be able to deal some pretty decent damage. You may be able to deal some pretty decent burst damage if you get this character C6, and it has to be specifically built around her elemental skill. Her elemental burst is going to be something passive. If you get C6 and you want to do some high skill damage, you need C6. That's about all I can see her being used for. She doesn't provide any other effects anywhere else. Maybe for causing massive Dendro reactions. That doesn't seem too important though. So forgive me if I say this, but she doesn't look that useful. I don't know if you like this character, guys. I don't know if people like Kole. She's cool. I like her story, and she looks very adorable. But gameplay, kind of sus. Let's take a break here before we move on to Dori, who looks absolutely amazing. Let's take a break and kind of recuperate here. Let's recap what we said, or rather, reconcile. We can't swirl Dendro. It's a bit annoying that we can't swirl Dendro or Geo. It is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. They need to buff Dendro reaction a bit. I haven't seen some actual numbers yet, Radera, but I did see one instance of burning, which looks to be pretty powerful. I'm not sure how much you have seen, maybe more than me, but I saw one instance of burning being done, and it was doing about maybe 305 damage per tick. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but in my assumption, no one on the beta is optimizing their characters in any way, because none of the damage values look adequate in any way. The normal attacks don't even look normal. None of the burst damage looks normal. So the 305, it was ticking quite quickly, so I think burning has a chance to be pretty powerful. It'll be nice if they give us a free Kole and Sumeru. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but wink wink nudge nudge, that is the case. There is a free Kole most likely coming in the first major event of 3.0. So yeah, you'll probably be able to get her pretty early on. I don't know if the major event is going to be launching straight away or at some point, but it is there is a free something Kole in the 3.0 pack. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me get some water. Okay. Now, on to the final character. The final character, the Chad, the Mega Chad, Dori. Dory, I don't know how to say it, but this guy, or girl, I can't tell genuinely. I really can't tell. But Dori, so Electro character, kind of sus to be releasing in Sumeru as Dendro characters coming out, but it is fine. We can't have everyone be Dendro now, can we? First, Sumeran Electro character, looks pretty cool, looks badass. We jump down. Ascension stat is HP. HP percent. You may be wondering now, HP percent? Another HP scaling character? Yes. What weapon are they using? Only Claymores. Only the best weapon in the game, Claymores. Now, if you're a veteran Genshin Impact player, you will know one thing. There is one HP Claymore in the game. The strongest weapon in the game. Nobody uses it though. Why is that? Because there's not been a character till Sumeru's come out that can use it. Yes, this character will be using the bell. The bell will be used. And that's also saying that Dori will be a support character for the most part. Going into a normal attack, everything's fine. She has an adorable... I'm just going to call her a she. I don't know what gender. She has an adorable like charge attack or attack in general where she uses the slime to attack, which is pretty cool. But going on to her skill, she puts down like a lantern pot thing. She like puts down a genie lantern thingy, and it shoots shit at enemies. That's about it. That's all it does. It just shoots the enemies. It's kind of like a damaging turret, maybe like a Guoba. It's like an Electro Guoba, maybe more damage. So that's about it. That's all it is. Duration or cooldown of 9 seconds. No actual duration. Onto her burst, though, the slightly more important thing, she puts down another genie lamp. It's kind of sus that she does this all the time. She puts down a genie lamp and it connects to a nearby character. The connected character will continuously restore HP based on Dory's max HP. It will continuously regen energy. When the connector between the lamp spirit and the character touches an opponent, it will deal electro damage to them every 0.4 seconds. Essentially, turret, character, they are tethered. The two guys are tethered. The turret and the character are tethered. You can run around and the character is constantly being healed. Cool. If an enemy passes through that tether, they take damage every 0.4 seconds. That's all it is. Very simple. Very simple. The healing is based on her HP. That makes it so she's the only character that can use the bell. And you heal for 11.34% HP per second plus 1412. I've done a little equation here with an average of, right here on the side of the screen, if you heal, or sorry, if your character's HP is 40,000 HP, if Dory has 40,000 HP with Constellation level 13, which is crowned and level to 10, and with with Constellations, you can heal for a solid 6,000 per tick, HP per tick, and this also gives you a baseline energy recharge from the thing, as well as 2 energy per tick. Tick rate is unknown. We don't know if it's 1 second, 0.5 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 years. Nobody knows the tick rate, but tick rate is, it's important to find that out. As for the duration, 12 seconds, quite high. It's probably 12 ticks in total, so 1 tick per second. That sounds very plausible, but it also could be maybe 1 tick every 2 seconds. Who fucking knows? As for cooldown, 20 seconds, energy cost 80. It's a pretty high value burst, to be quite frank with you. It just heals the active character mega fast. The only problem is that it's like, it's kind of like Bennett's healing, is that because Dory's thing doesn't cause an extra effect on top of the healing, you'll probably not use this because Bennett does it better and causes damage boosting. I don't want to instantly be that guy who diminishes new characters. I definitely hate doing that, but I need to say that because it's fair, and it's the obvious thing is that if Dory's burst doesn't do anything extra, energy recharge is not enough. To be quite frank with you, if it doesn't do anything extra, it's just going to be a Bennett burst, and Bennett's burst is better. Sad. Moving on, though, to her passives. You collect, have a 25% chance with materials or some crap, I don't know. But after a character connected to the lamp spirit triggers an electro reaction or overload, quicken, aggravate, or spread, the cooldown of her warding lamp, the troubleshooter cannon, her skill, is decreased by 1 second. This can be triggered once every 3 seconds. Kind of useless, to be quite frank with you, not actually important. But then her second passive, when the troubleshooter shots or after sale service rounds from the spirits and blah blah blah, Dory will restore 5 elemental energy for every 100% of energy recharge possessed. Also quite useless. Maximum of 15 energy can be restored. I don't know why you're building energy recharge on a character that doesn't need it, but hey, I ain't gonna judge anyone. Moving on to Constellations. The number of after-sales service rounds created by her skill will increase by 1. She just shoots more shit with her skill. That's all it is. More shots, more damage. Second constellation, when the lamp spirit heals the character it is connected to, it will fire a genie tube from that character's position to deal 20% of the troubleshooter's shot damage. So just more damage when her burst heals someone. As for Constellation 4, probably the only one that I'd recommend going to if you use this character sometimes, is the character connected to the lamp will obtain the following buffs based on their current HP/energy. When their HP is lower than 50%, they gain 50% incoming healing bonus. Lower HP, you heal more. Simple. When their energy is less than 50%, they gain 30% energy recharge. Lower energy, more energy recharge. The energy one, pretty much redundant. And the healing one, not redundant. Energy one, reason why it's redundant, the energy recharge per tick is 2, so you're just getting 1. Maybe 1, maybe you're getting like kind of maybe 1, but yeah, you're not really getting much more energy, so it could be better, but it is what it is. Energy recharge, it's not really actually, not really even energy recharge per tick, it's just kind of energy recharge bonus. It's just fucking weird. It is what it is, but it's probably the only good one because it sounds great. Big numbers, big value, probably. Anyway, C6, another one, if you use this character often, or most of the time, this one's probably where you're going to want to go to. Dori gains the following effects for 3 seconds after using Spirit Warding Lamp Troubleshooter Cannon, her elemental skill. She gains Electro Infusion after using her skill, as well as when normal attacks hit opponents, all party members will heal equivalent to 4% of Dori's max HP. This healing can occur once every 1.5 seconds, or sorry, 1.1 seconds. This is probably the only one that, like, if you're using this character as your main healer, probably the one you want to go for. You have 3 seconds after you press her skill to just deal damage and heal the team for 4% of her max HP. I didn't do the equation on this one on what would be the healing per second, healing per hit with 40,000 HP, but 4% of 40,000 is like 400, right? Some shit like that. Not that much damage. It's not too much healing, but it's something, right? It's a bit of extra, and maybe 40,000 is a bit of an understatement if you're using the Bell and, Tenacity of the Millilith and something else like that, maybe even a healing bonus. But regardless, it's a pretty good one if you're using the character as an active. The only other thing to take away is that her party background picture looks absolutely adorable. That's the only thing to take away from this, is that looks fucking sick. I want that. There's nothing else I want but that. Look at how fucking adorable that is. It's like Griseo, but Genshin. But also probably not, because Griseo isn't like a Middle Eastern merchant, whilst Dori is. Crazy. Looks adorable. Anyway, that's the characters. Dori might be useful. As for Kole, probably not. And then Tignari will have his place in the DPS meta. None of them are going to be game breaking. That's about it. None of them are going to do anything super special. I think the closest one is Tignari, with the amount of single target damage that he potentially has. I think he may be able to easily one-shot a lot of enemies. But other than that, they're all a bunch of cool guys. It really all does come down to the actual value of the Dendro reactions that they cause. If, per se, burning is really good, then I can see, Kole being higher value with a constant Dendro application. If Tignari, and let's say one of the other reactions is a single target reaction, I don't really know the reactions. I do apologize. I haven't really studied them too much. Let me try to find them. They're in this chick's shit somewhere. Where are the reactions? If maybe Aggravate or Bloom is a single target reaction or something like that, then Tigrani could be like mega good if you can constantly cause those reactions with his kit. Other than that, there's literally nothing else to take away from these characters, because they're probably going to change even before this, and my whole explanation may be null and void, but probably not. I'm going to be rolling for Tignari. That's it. That's it. I'll be rolling for him because I want to. And I want to have fun playing the first Dendro. What animal is he? I don't even know. But I want to have fun playing the first Dendro guy. We'll be spending a fair few Primo Gems. I won't disclose the number yet. Maybe try to keep up some hype. Even though, if you've been paying attention to a few recent streams, I've already said the number many times. But we'll be spending a fair few free-to-play gems. Free-to-play gems. None of this pay-for-play gems, but free-to-play gems. I've been grinding. I've been a bit of a grinder. And Windows noise. Hold up. There it is. Congratulations. Thanks for streaming by. Also, I did see your message issue. Imagine the craftable Sumerian Claymore is better for Dori and then the Bell. Better for Dori than the Bell. I think I said the same thing to Azuri last night. I was like, yeah, listen, the Bell may be good on Dori, but like, imagine if they release the Sumerian craftable Claymore, or just like, let's say they release another Claymore, a 4-star Claymore with the weapon banner, right? And it's just a better thing for Dori. It has like HP percent, attack, HP percent, and then like a boost HP based on something kind of ability. And I'd be like, bro, they're really shafting the Bell, aren't they? They are really shafting the Bell. They do not want the Bell to be used. Remove it from the game then. Remove it from the game. But yeah, hopefully that was insightful for anyone wanting and kind of contemplating those characters. I'll upload each one as a video and probably have the most clickbaity title in the world. You guys can bet money that I'll do that. Tignari sucks ass. Kole dog shit. Dori fucking scammer. I'll probably upload it as those titles. But yeah, if you want a recap of all that. Nothing like a cup of coffee to soothe the throat. God damn it.
Captain on bridge. 艦長、オープンワールドの冒険依頼は毎週3回受けるチャンスがあるんだよ。忘れないでね。
忘れないでね. Don't use bad language titles though, bad for algorithm. That's a thank you for that tip. I definitely know that part, but sometimes I just feel like not liking video games, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like just hating video games and I need to say a bad word, you know what I mean? Like the literally probably the most recent video on my channel, the one that I uploaded just before stream came up. Genshin sucks. Genshin sucks. It just does. You know what I mean? I just sometimes I can't control myself. I know it's bad for the algorithm, but god damn it, the game just stinky. Just stinky. In bold letters. Bold. Oh, you guys even can't see the game. My bad. See, getting C6 Tignari before release? True. Maybe I'll do that one. Getting C6 Tignari before the release. Oh, sorry, Rani. My bad. I even read the word Rani, but also said Nari. I'm literally just fucking dumb. Sometimes I feel grateful that Ven can't read the character skills just in Honkai. He'll be complain a lot. I've started to learn how to read them. I kind of know what to discern is important. Like, you just have to look at the percentages. Right? 90, 100, 120. Good. Good. Right? Very good. And then here, 1800. Good. Big. Big. Right here, another one. 400. Big. 200. Big. That's all. I don't look at anything else. I can't. My brain does not work when I look at the fucking. Bro, there's no one who's looking at this and knowing what's happening. You can't tell me you're looking at this wall of text, blue text on a blue background. Who the fuck thought of that? Tell me that right now. Who thought of blue text on a blue background? Suck my butt. This is the biggest scam in the world. Blue text on a blue background. Blues, why? Why? Anyway, there's been a lot of news recently. There's been a lot of stuff. If we click on the news button, we have Focus Targets, Key of Castigation, and Bernarda's Awakening, Iris of the Dream, and Irene Adler. Thunderclap Sin, Key of Judgment, Seven Thunders of Retribution, Rumble Debut. And then Haunted Dusk. Homer's Treasury, Herster of Thunder outfit, Haunted Dusk debuts. Expansion supply, Herster of Thunder enters the expansion supply. Blah blah blah, D.A. Gora, advance supply, blah 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 blah. Where is she? Yeah, she comes in 7 hours. What a scam. I wanted to roll now. I got new, the new skin for 1800 Extals worth. Oh, congrats. I can't even do it. I can't do it. I wish I could roll right now. I would put 110 roll into the Herster of Thunder because I don't even have her. And then I would think about the weapon. But god damn it, why does Global have to be 5 years behind everyone else? Why does Global have to be behind everyone? Why must I live in Australia? Why must I live in Australia? What a scam. Sometimes I wish I did live in the sea. So I could play the games. I can't. How are you guys playing from the sea? It's kind of crazy that you guys are literally in the ocean and playing this video game. That's crazy. We're gonna get to reading some manga in just a short moment here. I'ma just do some dailies. Don't you guys worry. Just doing some quick dailerinos. As I spend some energy. What day is it today? It's Friday. I did all my open world tasks. I think in terms of Honkai, they deliberately put blue words on the blue background so people can't read it and just play. They put it in so they just in case people complain about it. Oh, cares. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Isn't Australia in the C server? I'm in C and I'm pretty sure I'm in Adelaide. Am I playing the Steam version? Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah, listen. It is my fault. Do I feel remorse? Absolutely not. You think I feel an ounce of remorse? No. Yeah, Steam only has EU and NA servers, that's why that's fair enough. Yeah, listen, I have a Hoyoverse account, though. I have a Hoyoverse Genshin account. I just didn't want to start it on that one because I was like, I didn't want to install the launcher again. And now thinking back on it, I should have. Do I feel bad, though? No. Because I'm hoping one day, they let me transfer. They let me transfer it. Surely they're working on it, right? Surely they're doing a bit of logistics. A few logistics, no? They're just trying to figure it out. Just trying to figure it out, like, how can they get me onto the servers? Surely. Surely that's their top priority, me. That has to be their #1 prioritare. The new event is up, sorry, the new chapter. I'm not gonna do it, we're not gonna do it today. We could easily start it now and probably finish it, but I want to continue reading the manga. I kind of want to just go do this, though. I kind of want to just get coins and go farm Aponia, or rather get this Stigma, so I might do that. Might just go get the Stigmarinos. Actually, is it going to start the chapter immediately? Please don't. Fuck, of course it does. Don't. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh my god, it doesn't. Oh. 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 I thought it started the chapter immediately. Oh, thank the fucking lords. Oh. Well, okay, okay. I just need to do these things. Deliverance cards, no. What are you? Setsinus, Vicissitude, Gold, Decimation, no. Daybreak, that's what we need. Fuck me. Oh god, my heart rate is so high right now. I thought I just did it again. The PTSD, the PTSD is hard because it's not hard to do that. It's not hard to just fuck up a run of Honkai. It's not hard. You click one thing and it's just like, hey, we're into it. You click this button, we're doing the main story. It's not hard to do that, and it actually is so annoying. Bro, just give me a confirmation. Hey, you want to do the story? I'm like, no, and then I won't click the button again. Oh god, I actually just, my heart dropped when the fucking picture of Raven appeared. Oh my god, dude. Heart rate dropped and then skyrocketed to 1 billion. Yo, this Hersher of the Flame Scion character kind of poopy. No? Just me? No? I jest. Please don't attack me. Lock on. Ride on. Lots of damage. Have you done the 3.0 thing? I have indeed, King. I'll have the videos up after the stream, King, if you're really curious. They will be up. Each video individually. Or you can just go back in the stream. It's really up to you. But yeah, I will, I did do it. And it was pretty fun-ish. I'm using Ice, DPS, Fire, and Lightning. I see no problem. Is there a problem with my build? I do. There's nothing wrong with my build right now. How dare you say that? I am emotionally devastated. I am emotionally distraught, and I think I need to actually get compensated for this emotional disaster. I'm about to end this man's career. Who? Me? Fuck. Not my career. Just started. My YouTube career just started. A few. No. Oh shit, that's a lot of Daybreak. Okay. Crossroads finale. Crossroad. Oh no, that's Discipline. Okay. That's pretty good. What are you? Okay, that's right. I'll probably farm that a fair bit more after we read the manga and after I end stream, if I remember correctly. But I wanted to just get these coins here, so I can then go back and then go to the shop, and then not that shop, and then go back again, and then back again, and then back again, and the event, and the shop. Nice. Nice. I mean, every husband needed their wife as a support, and every CEO needed their employee to support. That's exactly how a corporation works. New stigmata, boys. New stigmata. Let's take a look at it. Let's do a bit of an analysis, you know what I mean? A bit of an in-depth analysis of big boobs. Lightning damage. 12%. Total damage. 5. When combo 30. That's not terrible, right? Hold up. If I was to upgrade it, these values go up, don't they? That'd probably go to 15, and that's a 10. It's not terrible. You don't have 3 DPS in one household and no support? Well, it depends. Well, it doesn't. But if you can destroy the house quick enough, you don't need anyone to support anything. Right? If you're in the house and your wife destroys the whole thing, well, you don't, where am I going with this? If your wife turns into the Hulk and destroys your house, complain. I think that's good. I think that's a good thought process. I think that's a good thing to get into, a good habit. If your wife transforms into the Hulk and destroys your house, complain. I'm gonna stick with it. That's what's happening. Let me find the manga section now. Second eruption. Don't question it. No one question it. No questioning is necessary. Alright, let us begin the manga. Who's ready for some manga? This is gonna be 3 hours of manga. I'm gonna be honest with everyone. I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I was, this morning when I fucking woke up, I could not speak. I literally tried speaking, and my voice would not come out, and I think that's because I literally did only reading last night. So if at some point in this whole fucking thing, I just stop speaking, and if my voice just disappears, is because I'm reading too many words and bars and things. But yes. Alright. Let me switch over. Bam! Chapter... Not 21. 20. Hold up. Want to make sure it's the right chapter. Yeah, okay. Cool. Chapter 20. Ay. Everyone, get ready for reading time. It's story time. Please forgive me for my sins. Tissue, alright, we're gonna... Levi, use all your power to ban Tissue right now. I'm joking, don't do that. Don't do it. Chapter 20, last time we left off, we did a bunch of stuff. It was like the start of the second eruption, kind of, with Welt Yang and Siegfried, and the backstory of Siegfried and Cecilia, and Bianca, Kiana, and then also Siren in space. She got all 4 of the gems... something... She got all 4 of the gems. Anyway, the 4 unexpected meteor impacts caused destruction across the globe, and left milestones... Millions dead or wounded. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who shall be able to stand? Revelation 6:17. The United Nations has yet to release an official statement regarding this disastrous event. The government advises everyone to stay indoors and not to panic, apparently. There's a child. Fuck, no. After this, I beheld, and lo, and great multitude, which no man could number, all nations and kindreds of people and tongues stood before the throne. Revelation 7:9. Observations around our planet have been mobilized to watch the heavens. Let us all hope that this would be the last of the meteors. Master Siegfried, our overlord, seer man guy thing, is trying to come up with a plan. All forces are to stay put and wait for further orders. Damn it, Amber! Just link up to him. Link me up with Otto right now. There's a crazy girl on the moon throwing rocks at us for 3 days. We need to attack now. Please exercise patience, Master Siegfried. Amber out. Damn you, Otto! Welt, you're the sovereign of anti-entropy. Like that lunatic is killing us in the millions. The entire world has gone up in flames, and you're just gonna lie here and all day and do nothing? Be quiet, caveman. The patient is trying to rest. What? Caveman? Me? That's right, caveman, and we didn't sit on our hands. Our NA branch launched 3 silver bullets at the moon 60 hours ago. FYI, our silver bullets almost got her last time. True. Our direct strike is unlikely to hit Siren once she can simply blink out, so we've set the silver bullets to enter lunar orbit and detonate them once they're close enough. We've lost contact of all 3 silver bullets once they entered lunar orbit. They're just space trash now. And we picked up a powerful EMP right before our weapons failed. EMP? Are there EMP weapons on the moon? We believe that the second Hershey may have acquired additional powers. That girl used to overwhelm her enemies with brute force alone, but she's beginning to realize her true powers and potential. She has assumed the mantle of might, worthy of a true Hershecha. Sheesh. Oh, it's Benares. My queen, your loyal Bella has done your bidding. My blast of power has neutralized the human weapons. Very good, Bella. Very good. Stay vigilant and keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. Pardon your servant's rudeness, my queen, but we should press our advantage and strike now. Do you doubt my judgment, Bella? Do you think you know better than your queen? Please forgive your foolish servant, my queen. I do not intend to scare you, Bella. I do not. You need to know that we're fighting a cunning plague of vermin. I granted you gifts of Hersha power and intellect. Do not squander them. They are like ants. They are billions of them. Why is she crying? Is she crying? I don't think so. The rocks won't destroy them all. They'll just dig down into the earth and crawl back out again. And they cheat and lie and never fight fair, rather. Even I was almost defeated by their tricks. True. And I figured out the inscriptions of these rocks. They contain all sorts of knowledge from the previous era. There's Fu Hua, there's Abyssal Flower, and there's some sort of fucking thing. Maths, physics, chemistry, and the art of war by Sun Tzu. And even things about Hersh's about us. We must arm ourselves with this knowledge, and I think I have an idea of what we should do next. We must plan and destroy them, one bastion at a time. And we shall start that hatred with that hated traitor. She is crying. Why is she crying, dude? The fuck? Imagine crying when someone's literally forcing you to do something. This is weird, isn't it? I think Bella. I think the guys, like, what were their names again? Bella, Aggritator, and some other fucker are gonna, like, stop Siren. That's my prediction right now, because they're like, this isn't the Siren we know. She's not a violent person. And then they stop her. You can help me out with something, Bella. What is it, Tesla? We just detected a string of EMP emitted from the moon. Our code breakers quickly identified it. It's a human language. Siren probably sent it. It reads, "Come meet me at the moon. Don't even think about cheating or hiding from me, because I'll be throwing four more rocks at Earth for every 72 hours of your absence. Don't make me wait. Your queen has many virtues, but patience is not one of them." She's sweating? Oh, sweat? Dude, imagine sweating on the moon. I thought there wasn't even any sweat out there. Bella, Agatha, and Aurora. Yeah, those three are going to come into play. They're going to be like, "No, Siren, you're better than this. Please don't do this." That's what's going to happen. 100%. 100%. 2 hours have passed after Siren delivered her ultimatum. We have less than 70 hours left on the timer. Humanity held its breath as it waited for Welt, the sovereign of anti-entropy, to respond. But Welt didn't even utter a word for those 2 hours. My own overseer Otto still refuses to see me, and I could only wait anxiously like the rest of humanity. Siren planned it all out. She intends to kill Welt on the moon, but the desperate people will just riot to get him there with the false hope that Siren will stop her attacks. If we lose Welt, no one else will be able to stop her. Damn it! Why are these anti-entropists so calm about this? Tens of millions will die if Welt decides to ignore Siren. What's he gonna do? What am I gonna do if we're to face a similar choice? Sovereign, we have analyzed fragments of the Los Angeles meteor. Master Siegfried, I'm heading to the moon, and there's a small favor I'd like to ask you. I'd like to talk to your overseer. There are things that I hope to discuss with him. 2000 current era, February 9th, 1603 hours, Tower of Babylon, Overseer's lobby. Overseer Otto is on his way from our HQ. He said he'll be here in 5 minutes. He also reminded me too, he said that this is a top secret meeting for the leaders of both parties, so I probably have to leave you girls for a while. But I never like to attend meetings anyway. Try to be nice to each other. I'll go pump some iron at the gym. You can't be a faker Chad than this fucker right here. Yeah, I'll go pump some iron at the gym, dude. No, just go pump some iron. Fuck off. She's playing with a fucking 4-way Rubik's Cube? Jesus Christ, Einstein. You like some sort of genius? I haven't seen you for many years, Dr. Einstein, and you must be Welt, the sovereign of anti-entropy. I do believe this is the first time we've met. This reminds me that I've been told you were wounded in combat, Mr. Welt. I can take a look at you if you want. I've dabbled in the medical arts. My check performed by someone who can't even hold his wine. No, thank you. If you need a proof of full recovery, I can give you a better display of my Hershey powers. Come on, Mr. Welt, relax. We face a common foe. We need to be friends. Indeed, sovereign, time is of the essence. We should commence with the meeting. Mr. Otto should be aware that anti-entropy discovered a number of previous era PE ruins in North America. Honkai abides by the first law of the thermodynamics and can neither be created nor destroyed. Does it? I didn't even know that. However, records in these ruins mentioned a scientist who identified means of containing the Honkai. We tried looking for the means in the rest of the ruins, but we found nothing at all. During the Shixel AE space race, we found the Lunar Palace and contained forms of the Honkai within it, proving this tech did exist before. And I suppose you're going to say that we can try containing the Honkai by recreating that tech. FYI, AE isn't the only one digging around for things, and we couldn't locate the piece of technology you mentioned in any of the sites we control. That tech doesn't exist on Earth. Indeed, it's all on the moon. Which one? Analysis of the lunar meteors revealed a solium core within a rocky crust. We also found special data codes within the solium. However, the atmospheric entry dealt irreversible damage that prevented us from getting useful info. We need undamaged samples to reverse engineer that Honkai containment tech. The thing that Siren threw from the moon is kind of a weird visual. It's just a weird visual that whatever she threw. I don't know what she threw, but it's a weird one. I'm prepared to head to the moon. I hope you can spare an agent to collect Solium while I distract the second Hersture. Very intriguing, Mr. Welch. You never fail to surprise me. But your plan sounds pretty risk. Even if we have the rocks, can you really recreate that tech? Otto, we know you aren't interested in fighting the Honkai. Part of me thinks you're more interested in those Hersture powers, but the girl's on the moon and she's throwing rocks at us, and I don't think you have a solution to that problem. God damn it, Welt, he's just right to the business. Listen, Otto, I know your plan. You don't care about nothing but Callan, and you want Hersture powers to do something. But listen, girl, moon, rocks on Earth. Let's solve it. That's what he's just saying. That's what he's saying. Fuck you. Girl and moon throwing rocks at Earth. What's the problem? Listen to what I have to offer. Trust me, you will only benefit from our deal. Go ahead, I'm all ears. They whisper, you can't be serious. Well, apologies, Mr. Walt. I've said before, you never fail to surprise me. Very well. Well, we shall do it your way. You have my word, my forces will not oppose you. I'll also throw in Siegfried Castellana to help in any way he can. I hope you're aware that the rest of the world is demanding you head to the moon ASAP. These ingrates and lowlives won't thank you for your sacrifice, Mr. Weld. Trust me, I know. You turned out to be a respectable opponent and a formidable antagonist. I hereby apologize for any intended and unintended slights. Lord Weld, the second of his name. 66 hours before the Siren's ultimatum. It's a pillar, doesn't look like a pillar, but I'll accept the answer. Does not look like it, but accepted. The same time, 1640, Tower of Babylon. He's in the training room, pumping iron. 499, 500. I'm freaking lame and useless. God damn it, you aren't. You should have stayed with the Welt instead of carrying Teresa to safety last time. We could have defeated that damn Hersture as a team, and millions of people would not have died. I saved a life, but millions perished. This isn't right. I don't care what Welt said. I'm supposed to fight, but I chickened out. So you're taking out your anger on that poor water bottle. Whoa, the meeting's ended, has it? I was a bit carried away thinking about things. How was the meeting with our overseer? Did he agree to your terms, Mr. Welt? Well, it went well. We reached an agreement on a number of things. Your overseer gave his word that Shixel will lend us full support. I'm heading to the moon. As for you, Siegfried, you're coming with me. Finally, it's about time. The moon! We need to teach that man, or that mad girl, sorry, a real lesson. I swear I'll do whatever it takes to stop her and end this war. Pack your things, we don't have a lot of time. Our plan is already waiting for us. No, plane, rather. Plane? I know if these guys don't know how it works, but I don't think a plane can take you to the moon. I'm genuinely questioning the intelligence, sorry, here. Questioning the intelligence. Planes can't take you to the moon. Fun fact. Anti-entropy, Yellowstone base, USA. Oh, yeah, Mr. Watt, I'm just a little curious. How did you manage to persuade our overseer into agreeing with you? And can you tell me about your plan? You'll learn of it soon enough. Welcome back to the United States of America, Sovereign. Thank you for handling our affairs in this region, Mr. Raiden. Oh, what's up? Raiden Ryoma. It's fucking Raiden May's father. That's fucking sick. Cool. We actually get to see him? Fuck. Kind of attractive. Raiden Ryoma, head of Massive Electric Corporation, or ME Corp, an AE subsidiary. Please wait here. I have a few things to discuss with Mr. Castellana in private. Raiden, is he that Mr. Raiden who owns ME Corp? This must be Siegfried Castellana, the good-for-nothing mercenary vagrant of Shixel. I have no idea why our sovereign trusts this unreliable scoundrel so much. What the hell was that? He just gave me a look. That felt pretty awkward. Did I cross him before? Alright, Siegfried, we're here. No freaking way! Mr. Siegfried, this will be taking us to the moon. Oh shit, are we in Gundam? Or whatever that fucking anime with fucking mechs is? Neon Genesis Evangelion? No way, it's the friggin' Arahato, the ninja mech! I can't believe the Super Ninja mech actually exists. I always thought it was just a show for kids who wanna be ninjas. Arahato, or Arahat, is the code name of Dr. Tesla's project. She intended to develop general-purpose, all-terrain, bipedal, heavy platform weapons. We made those anime, manga, and games to get us some additional funding. We're now finalizing modifications to outfit the mech for our lunar mission. Whoa, did you just say you made Arahato? Can I get your signature? I'm your #1 ninja fanboy. Dude, Mr. Welt Arahato is the bombest and most ninja mech on the planet. I still remember the 1987 classic. That season finale gave the bestest line ever. Tyrant of the false heavens, witness the shattering of the stars. That's what Joyce said. Fair enough. Indeed, that was his Mr. Wells battle cry. We've wasted enough time. I need to tell you about my plan. And he gave me the details of his plan. We'll hide Arahato once we land on the moon. Mr. Watt would then approach Siren and distract her. Meanwhile, I'll use special tools to identify and gather moon rocks that contain solium. And once we have gathered enough samples, I'd like a clear idea about the extent of Siren's true power. We can't afford to take risks. Yeah, I know that. I'll pilot Arahato and help you finish off Siren, right? You, me, and Arahato together versus Siren and her goons, rather. I guess this would be a hell of a fight. What are our chances of winning this battle? What do you mean? I thought you said Arahato is a heavy... Oh, true. Sorry, that one next. I like the clarity of Siren's true power. We can't afford to take risk. What do you mean? I thought you said Arahato is a heavy weapons platform. I have Plan B, an alternative plan that's safer for our race. Hear me out, Mr. Siegfried. That's Plan B? That's got to be the worst thing I've ever heard. I've told you the options. The choice is yours. We have 6 hours till launch. Make the best of it. Do we even get to hear the plan? Hopefully. 50 hours, or 57 and 50 minutes before the Siren's ultimatum. God damn. Bit of build-up here, bit of build-up. I like that we saw May's father, that's pretty sick. Hopefully we don't have to see him too much more. Because, man's kind of scum. Not really. 5 hours, 50 minutes before launch. Come on, you slowpokes aren't, rather, Arahat. Knee joint isn't going to change itself. What did that pressure testing performed right now? Shouldn't you be busy coming up with the better plans to save us from all Judgment Day? I guess you want to see what I'm doing to the mighty Arahat. How's talking to that caveman, by the way? I told him both plans, it's his choice from now on. I guess the lonely hero gives people options now. Before you head up to the moon, Joachim, when you're a little boy, you said you wish to dance with me when you grow up, right? Oh god, don't do this to me. Don't have Tesla be sad right now. Let's not do sad Tesla times. I'm not ready for this. 4 hours, 50 minutes before launch. I haven't played the piano for a while. I used to like playing it. I even begged Einstein to teach me. I often think that life would be like... what would life be like if I did not inherit his legacy? Maybe I could have been a pianist, a teacher, or even a linguist like Dad. But I lost everything. Dad died. The hero who saved me died. I am no longer the boy named Joachim Knocken. I was denied the chance to enjoy my childhood or lead a normal life when he gave me that core. The Herrscher powers ripped its way through every tissue and cell of my body. I had never had a good night's sleep when I was growing up. I need to sneeze. I didn't complain because this is a world's mission. When the pain became too much to bear, Tesla came into the picture. Miss Tesla, would you like to dance? Let this not be the last waltz with you. I lost many things before I became Welt. I pray you won't disappoint, Joachim. I lost many things after I became Welt. But you made me realize the beauty of humanity. Oh, we know these characters, right? Planck? Einstein? Edison? Joyce? Oh, they're right here. Whoops. I just want to die. Frederica Nikola Tesla, Emma Planck, Nancy Thomas Alva Edison, that one. Schrodinger back in the background there. Dad, one of the two guys. Rather, the blonde guy probably, and then Joyce, the other guy here. Thank you. I am wealth of humanity. I shall defend our beautiful world no matter the cost. Come back soon. Dad, no problem, baby doll. Dad will be fast as he can. Dad is going to the moon on a super ninja mech. I'm going to bring you some nice moon rocks. So be a nice girl and listen to your mummy, okay? Oh, not sad Cecilia. His dad is blonde, yeah. Yeah, this one is, yeah. So Emma, Planck, Edison, Joyce, Schrodinger, Einstein, the dad, who is just dad. Alright, Kiana, go play with your toys. Mommy needs to talk to Daddy. Small Kiana. I'ma build Homu Castle. Siegfried, dear, your mission. Your moon mission. It's right, Mr. Welt of AE got it all figured out. The plan looks super legit. I'll be back safe and sound. There's something I want to ask you about. If what? Tell me. It's right, Cecilia. Take care. I could not bring myself to say it. Siegfried, dear, I know you're being forced to make a difficult choice. We never lived together for years. We should know this. Not every question gets a perfect answer. We may have to sacrifice something to protect those who we hold dear. You're in pain because you always want to protect everyone. But I know you'll make the right choice. Because I also know you're a good man. A just man. It's the part of you that never changes. If that choice brings you pain, then take my hand and let us bear that pain together. Fucking best woman in the fucking world. Best woman. Your loving wife, Cecilia. 51 hours and 50 minutes before Siren's ultimatum. The best woman. Best wife, to be quite frank. 2000 February 10, 21:15 hours, 10 minutes before launch. Final checks complete. Pre-launch is good to go. A personnel loaded Arahato into the payload fairing of heavily modified Atlas rocket. The solid rocket boosters, common core booster, and payload firing will be jettisoned once Arahato exits the atmosphere. They said this will save fuel and ensure a faster trip. Welt didn't say a word when we entered the command module. Though the silence felt terrible, I was afraid to break it as well. Yellowstone to launch, you're clear to start the countdown sequence. Activate flight recorders and auto control systems. Check. Re-entry controls, check. Guidance controls, check. Dynamic flight controls, check. Yellowstone to launch, you have command. Copy, we're at T4 minutes, error surface profile, fucking engineering bullshit, blarg and dargan. Main engine H2 burn-off system activated. Countdown, ignition sequence, launch pad sound suppressant activated. We have liftoff, Atlas, away. A bunch of shit, stand for mode 1 Charlie Mark, looks good. Prepare to jettison payload fairing. Some shit dropped off, some fucking Arahato is clear and on its own. The launch was shaky and violent. It ended when Dr. Einstein sent us her message. We have ignition, Arahato is now in orbit. Godspeed, gentlemen. Crime drama? Dude, I feel like that's a compliment. Mr. Welt reminded me to look through the window. It was a sight that I had never seen before. I never gave Earth much thought when I stood upon its surface. When I looked at her from above, I began to appreciate her beauty, serenity, and mysterious nature. I was a little scared at first. The sight made me feel insignificant, small, and weak. Then it ignited something in my chest. My heart pounded furiously. I heard a voice in my mind. Humanity lives to build a future. They just got a bottle of Jack Daniels. Oh shit. Why is Welt the one to bring it out? Come on. Fuck me. That's fair enough. I know that you can't see the name, but that is a Jack Daniels bottle. Don't ask me why. He chucks it in his face. Nice. Welt and I talked about a lot of things while we flew to the moon. Both of us ran away from home when we were kids. He's really into history and old people music. I'm into anime and mecha stuff. In fact, he was the producer of my favorite anime series, Arahato. He also wanted to be a teacher. I think it's one of the worst jobs on the planet. We talked about nearly everything in that 48-hour flight. Everything except for the one thing that actually mattered. Which of his two plans will I choose to carry out? Our flight was about to end. Our enemies await us on the moon. Sheesh. Is Bella's the conquest gem, right? Or something along those lines. She's given powers of conquest. I could be wrong about that, but just the wings look extremely similar to the ones of the Nagazora incident. No, Benares is in human form. I know that part, but she says she gave us some Hersha powers. I was just wondering if that had any connection, but if it doesn't, that makes sense as well. 48 hours after the launch of Arahato, 10 minutes before landing. New message from Tesla. Yes, it's here. The final piece of my plan. Thank you, Dr. Tesla. Taurus Lithro Valley. Designated landing site for Arahato. Yellowstone to Arahato, you're good to go. Main engine off, descent engine on. 27.4 meters. 12.2 meters. Flight to Yellowstone, the Arahato has landed. Ninja. Stay here, Siegfried, and wait for your chance. Say what? Dude, you forgot to wear your suit. Okay, I guess Hirschers don't need to wear suits. Gravity on the moon is about 1/6 that on the Earth. This is the first time that I've stepped on its surface. I'm about 384,400 kilometers away from Earth. It's the farthest place away from home I've been to. They're here. Lord of Reason, my queen has been waiting for you. I shall lead you to her. Sound cannot be transmitted on the moon due to the lack of air, but her words appear directly in my mind. This being is more than a Honkai beast, but not quite a Hersher. She felt quite familiar to me for some reason. Enough, Bella. Bring the traitor to me now. My queen demands your presence at once. This way, Lord of Reason. Lord of Reason. That name sounds pretty fucking badass, I just want to say. Lord of Reason. Good. Welton, that girl, left that place 49 hours ago, 1 hour before Arahato launch. Okay. Greetings, Mr. Castellano. I'm here to brief you on your mission. Our sovereign probably told you about the meteors that Siren used to attack us. We found solium in the fragments of these meteors. These fragments will allow us to learn more about an ancient tech for containing Honkai. The meteoric solium was badly damaged by atmospheric entry. This makes the moon the last source of solium fragments. Mr. Castellano, we need you to gather fragments and ship them back to Earth for analysis. We've traced the trajectory of Siren's meteors. She launched them from sector AO632. That happens to be the heart of the ruins that we found decades ago. The entire place was surrounded by Honkai energy during our last lunar mission. This prevented our people from entering the site. There is one problem we need to think about. Siren might be in those ruins as well. Oh shit, whoops. But your innate resistance against Honkai will be blah blah blah. He has innate resistance. I'll try to lead her away. Once she's distracted, try to gather as many solium fragments as you can. Alright, Ziggy, it's time for the ninja to move out. Well, 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 the traitor who turned against God has finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. I can't believe that you're risking yourself for those vermin. Are you really going to die in their place? Many of my friends did die for them, you know? And then those humans threw them away like pieces of garbage. And you side with those humans. You are Seamus, all of us rather. We are Hirschers, the holy seraphs of God. I guess that makes sense. That's a very nice visual. Cool, cool, cool. Did I scare you, traitor? He literally does not look like he cares. He just does not look like he cares. Did I scare you, traitor? No, I don't care. I don't care. There is a pretty big power difference between us. You're probably stronger. I don't care. You just witnessed the true might of her apostle. Humanity is doomed, but I have decided to show mercy to the prodigal son. Bow before me, traitor, and I shall forgive you for all the grief you have caused me. Swear that you'll never ever betray me, and I'll consider letting you live as one of my slaves. You disappoint me, Siren. I thought you might have learned something after your previous defeat. I have no choice but to teach you the same lesson again. Oh, it references chapters. That's a pretty nice touch. It references them. That false god gave you may have given you powers, but I came prepared to fight, not to surrender myself to a brat. Time to show you that voidness of your mind, the true might of human reason and ingenuity. Yeah, fair enough, Welt. Fair enough, dude. Just fucking suck her up. Chuck a black hole at her. Strong words, traitor. I hope you'll last long enough for me to have some fun. She snaps her fingers. Lands Eruption. That's not very impressive, Siren. You're getting slow. I don't think you can hit anything at this rate. You should try to be a little faster to hit me, Siren. Are you trying to run away? After him, Bella. Wilt has led away the enemy's place, the Palace of Selene, heart of the ruins. Fuck, this is a lot of information that's not in the game. I feel like this whole chapter could be in the game. It's just whole moon shit. Time to do my thing. Dr. Einstein's right. All these pillars are really built out of solium. But the place is a real pile of ruins and rubble. It might take a while to get through all this. Weld said he'll give me at least 30 minutes. Can he really survive for that long? Who fucking knows? That's close. I need to keep a distance between Siren and me. Damn you, traitor. Stop running away like a coward and fight me. My queen, the enemy is deliberately leading us away, and he wouldn't stop And he would stop to wait for us if he gets too far, perhaps. I know he's trying to distract us from something, but I want to know what he's up to. I just figured something out. We can stop the pursuit, Bella. I found a way to catch this annoying insect. So much for his human ingenuity, huh? They stop the chase. And she does some shit. Now, what power allows her to do that? Now, what power allows her to just create hands? I want to know whose Gem of Conquest bullshit does that. Who does it? What the bullshit? I call cheats. That's a bit of cheating. Cheating. You ran right into my trap, Nat. You have nowhere else to run, traitor. Good. It's better this way. You have nowhere else to run either, Siren. Quasi-black hole. That's the same old trick. Pseudo-Hershey's like you will never defeat her chosen. She managed to contain my quasi-black hole almost instantly. I didn't expect her powers to evolve to such levels. Oh dear, am I hurting you? You're not even half as strong as last time we fought. No wonder you're running away. I can't fall yet, not now. I must win. Siegfried more time. Fucking cheater, dude. Some of these Hershes are cheaters. 58 minutes later, Siegfried has collected enough Solium and samples and returned to the Arahato. I now have those samples they need. It's time to make a choice. I'll pilot Arahato and help Welt finish off Siren. You, me, and Arahato together versus Siren and her goons. What are our chances of winning? We're unsure of the true extent of Siren's power, and that's why I came up with Plan B. And that is to leave me on the moon and pilot Arahato back to Earth. I'll try to buy you enough time to gather the samples. What? I can't just let you out there. I'll just be honest with you. We can't beat someone who can attack the Earth by throwing giant rocks all the way from the moon. That's true. You can't. But we can use the Solium you gather to recreate the Honkai containment tech. I'd say that is the safer bet for the entirety of the human race. Your choice will determine the fate of the world, Siegfried. It's just a choice between a single life that you have no chance of saving versus the rest of humanity. Come on, you call yourself a ninja? We got the Solium. Time to help Welt win the fight against this war. Why are you hesitating? Welt will be killed if we do nothing. We Kaslaners never leave our friends in danger. What are you walking away from the fight? You call yourself a lonely hero? Are you a chicken? Welt's plan B is suicidal. You're leaving him to die if you do this. Okay, physically grabbing him's a bit much, isn't it? He's an apparition. Physically grabbing him's a bit much. You're a friggin' Kaslana, you friggin' oath. Though thou shalt constitute thyself as a shield defending the weak and innocent. So turn around and head out there to fight that lunatic mass murderer, damn it. I wouldn't hesitate at all if given up my life will save everyone. I know that Welt won't hesitate either. We had to make a choice to save our race. Welt gave up his life. I had to give up something far more valuable than life itself. I had to sacrifice you. The choice is simple, Siegfried. A single life with no chance of victory versus the rest of humanity that we have a better chance of victory of saving. You're an arrogant piece of work, Welt. You gave me a friggin' hard choice. You'll have my answer soon enough. If that choice brings you pain, then take my hand and let us bear that pain together. Sequence says he drinks a bottle of... Oh, it actually is Jack Daniels. They put it in the manga. They just... Yeah. Nice. T60 primary attacks check. A bunch of stuff check. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Edition sequence start. A blade hangs above a ninja's heart. A reminder of pain that never parts. A ninja must bear unbearable pain, walk the impossible path, and stomach intolerable betrayals, and live with the ignominious defeat. Good Ziggy, you finally learned the mantra of the ninja. Impressive, you've stood your ground for a whole minute, but it's time to end the game. Did something, you just leave the moon? Did something leave the moon without my permission? And it's moving extremely fast. Are you trying to cheat again? No matter, your life ends here, fool. You made the right choice, Ziggy. Take care. Lad, the war is yours. Alright, Welt's dead. The Fatui and Genshin opened teleport gate all the time though. Yeah, and I fucking hate that. I hate the fact that that's a thing. I'm very fair when I criticize the game, by the way. The teleport is shit in this game? Bullshit. The teleport shit in Genshin? Bullshit. Teleporting in general is just too overpowered. Too overpowered. And how do they teleport? What is the teleport part of your power? what is the teleport part of your power? Explain it. Why can she just zip in and out? The void thing makes sense. Anyway, my queen, I'm glad that you are unharmed. You fought the traitor for more than an hour. That's impossible. It only took me a minute to crush his core. You dirty cheat, what did you do this time? Just some ingenious human discovery put into practice. 50 hours ago, Medical Bay, Yellowstone Base. How does my body look? Not pretty at all. Though your leg healed nicely, multiple organ systems damage in your fight with Siren did not. Physical test results indicate that you're only capable of sustaining 47% of your Hersha powers. You've lost 70% of your Honkai resistance as well. Using the Hersha of Reason's power at combat level intensifiers can only be sustained at 5 minutes, after which irreversible Honkai cascade will take place. Our plans require us to buy Siegfried at least 30 minutes. I need a solution, Iron, and I have one for you, Joachim. I guess we'll have to rely on time dilation effect of a black hole you create. Black holes have a space-time boundary known as the event horizon. An object approaching the event horizon will experience gravitational time dilation. If you can get Siren close enough to the event horizon of your quasi-black hole, you'll be able to keep her there for long enough. Here are the numbers. Every minute spent near the event horizon will be about 60 minutes for an external entity. Be warned, there is no return if you cross the event horizon. There's a high risk that you might be crushed by your own black hole. There's no need to worry, Iron. Our top priority is to give Siegfried as much time as we can to gather the samples. Anything else, my own survival included, shall be secondary to that. The first part of my plan has already been secured. Tesla, I'm counting on you to help me with part 2. Thank you, Iron. You've been the kindest friend and mentor. You've taken care of me when I was lost or in pain. I've already drained most of my powers trying to keep the event horizon of my own black hole from crushing myself. Siren's powers have grown monstrously immense. My queen, there was another one of them, but it is far beyond our reach. Should we mount a pursuit? Ignore that insect, because this is our greatest prize. The traitor who returned against God. Your cheating ways broke away at my heart, traitor. You didn't tell me about the friend you brought along, and now you're on your knees begging for mercy. Do you really think you can get away with your lying ways? She just created a bunch of meteors, apparently. Yeah, the Siren one I understand, guys. The Siren one understands the problem. Not the problem. Sorry, it's definitely not a problem. The thing that I was just curious about is how does she just appear, make hands appear behind Welt, right? Like, what is that power that just creates the hands behind him that almost catch him? There's a few things that aren't exactly explained as to what power it originates from, because that power does not make sense in any way. She just created another bunch of lunar meteors. Siren, you gave us the word that you won't attack the Earth if I came to the moon. Yeah, she's just a Hersha though. Well, you think we're expecting her to tell the truth, huh? Wrong. It's time to punish humanity for your sins. You side with humans and you cheat like them as well. Your queen has changed her mind. Well, would you look at that? You will not. None of your meteors will touch planet Earth. Whoa, I didn't expect you to recover so quickly. All right, traitor, let's play a little game. It's called Shoot My Rocks. I'll throw these rocks and you'll try to hit them. Let's see who's the better thrower. We shall begin, traitor. Let's have some fun. I am Welt, the boy who inherited his heroic will and power. This might be my final battle, but I am proud to be the shield bearer of the human world. You shall not destroy our world, Hersha. I shall stop you no matter the cost. Damn. Just playing fucking... Fuck it. What's that game? Just shoot shit, I guess. Just shoot the shit. Good job, you managed to hit all 4 of my lunar meteors, and I was worried that you might die during our little game. Is my little boy hurt too badly, is he? I guess I'll have to end his pain. He grabs her hand! What? You dare defy your queen? What are you doing? What dirty trick are you trying to do this time? Speak, traitor, answer me. Oh, fuck is he doing? Oh, it's like a simulation. Oh my god. 51 hours ago, Dr. Tesla's research center, Yellowstone Base. What did you just say? You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you how to detonate your own Hersha core? That's right, Tesla. Siren will seize my core if she defeats me on the moon. My defeat is likely. She must not take her prize. And I believe that core detonation has enough power to harm her as well. I hope you're aware that core detonation will kill you first. There will be nothing left of you but dust. but it must be done. Please, Dr. Tesla, I know what I must. You know you're nothing, Yohim. You have no idea the pain that it will bring. She's crying, guys. Get out. I hate people like you. I hate people who think they can solve problems by throwing their own lives away. In this case, I think it does solve the problem, though, kind of. There's an astrophysicist in Dr. Tesla's team who found the magic number decades ago, 1.4 solar masses. It's time to give her the crown of the moon. I'll use my gravitational powers and compress my core beyond this limit. This will initiate core collapse, ignite a runaway nuclear fusion chain reaction, and result in a carbon detonation. I will go supernova and reduce everything around me to atoms. Just to be safe, I've decided to see if I can bring Siren's core to the table. She survived a Ground Zero nuclear blast. Let's hope she doesn't survive this stellar explosion. Such audacity, traitor. You're actually going to destroy our cause. Your madness is making me super excited. My queen! What's going on? Your servant can't move at all. I never knew you're this crazy, traitor. Very well. I'll play your stupid game of dare. From dust we're made, and into dust I shall return the both of us, Siren. Something stabs him. Ha! That was so close. Thank goodness I've got this core before it exploded. You can't kill God's chosen seraph with her powers, dimwit. Just a bit more. I was so close. Joyce. Oh shit. Your human ingenuity is no match for God's powers. Ein. Tesla. I failed. You shall die alone on the cold, dead moon, traitor. The time has come to take the prize. It still explodes in her Oh, what is this main character powers here? What is this main character plot armor here? No! You will not leave this place. Oh shit. He disintegrated? Fair enough. Sheesh, and I was worried that I didn't kill him. That is definitely the last time I'd see him. It isn't, is it? Kya-ha-ha-ha-ha! All the powers and knowledge of the first Herrscher and mine now. The time has come to return to Earth. The doomed race shall drink from the cup of wine pressed from the grapes of my wrath. Fucking fire metaphor, to be quite frank with you. People, what the fuck? That's a line. That's a bar right there. They'll drink the wine from my fucking cup of wrath and shit. Nice. Tower of Babylon, 12:05 hours, February 12th, 2000 C. Although AE forces had already left the tower, Dr. Einstein deployed a trusted agent to monitor the areas around the Jigsaw facility. We're no longer getting meteor attacks from the moon, but Dr. Einstein seems extremely worried. Patricia Highsmith. Oh yeah, she doesn't have an arm. Oh, that's so sad. She doesn't have an arm. That makes me so sad. She does have nice butt. What is this? Dr. Einstein, I'm afraid we have a situation at the tower. It's a bit more than a situation. Dr. Einstein? Oh, that's the same line. Code red alert. Damn it, Salome, what's going on here? A huge early 20th century warship has appeared above us. There's a good chance that the second Herrscher is aboard that ship. Huh, what? I was just getting a little bored. Time to get the garrison armed and ready. No shub. We must organize a retreat at once. All key assets must be removed from this site. There are more than 13,000 Honkai beasts on that ship. Our scanners picked up something else as well. Two distinct and very powerful Honkai mission sources. One of them is far stronger than the second Herrscher mission patterns on record. Bella, purify this place of its human stench. Make it comfortable for my return. Your will shall be done, my queen. You've heard our queen. Ye angelit host. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck. Fair enough. We shall cleanse this place. 15 minutes later. Listen, Shub. Our convoy vehicles are mostly unarmed. We mustn't let her take any of our assets. Okay, I heard you. Once our convoy exits the tower, we shall fight from atop these vehicles. You're saying that because you have ranged weapons. Shub, our top priority is to get our stuff out of here. Don't get carried away. Master Salome, we're finished. The warehouse exits are blocked by the Honkai. We're trapped in this place. They're gonna kill us all. No shot. Outside the warehouse. The way is clear. How is this a trap? I don't care. Time to make the run for it. There'll be no stopping the rescue stragglers. Your orders are to leave this place as fast as you can. Salome, Shub Salome, I really wanted to say hi to you girls, but I'm afraid that you might get angry knowing that I'm getting 2 paychecks. If only I had my other arm, I'd greet them with two little friends instead of one. Keep driving, girls. Please don't look back. The damn Honkai messed up my face. Sorry, Cecilia, you'll have to look up these snow pops on your own. Fucking Patricia Highsmith, A-rank Valkyrie Snowwolf is signing off. Bro, bro, maybe this is why no one likes Siren either, eh? Maybe this is why no one likes her. Fuck you, Siren. It seems a few humans managed to elude us. Might of the Vanaspati? Vaporani. Brace for incoming attack! She blocks it. Blow. Swang, poing, prang. Wabam, whoosh. Salome! No. Shub, our top priority is to get our stuff out of here. Don't get carried away by the fight. But who's going to take you home, Salome? I won't see your stupid dance again. Sad. Casualties, A-rank Valkyrie, Salome, Joker Nanan. Somewhere near the Tower of Babylon, 1200 hours, February 12th, 2000 CE. Agatha, Aurora, Galena, you won't believe it, but I went to the moon. First I'll finish singing that silly little song that we used to sing. And then we'll make them pay for what they did to us. Let's do this together, girls. We'll change this world into what it ought to be. Clean, pristine, and pure. Clean. Fuck you, Siren. You got no forehead. Oh, and friends. Fucking idiot. Refresh the page. Can I get a manga, please? Can I get a bit of a manga loading? Bro, can we get the manga loading, please? I'd like to read. I'd like to read it. Thank you. Oh shit, Fu Hua's now in the mix? No way. Second Eruption, Chapter 30, Her Angels. It's the big boys. It's the big boys. All the main characters. Oulu, Finland. This is terrible storm, a monstrous storm. Our pilot just said we're at the edge of the safer zone. We're as close as we can be. We're looking at multiple tornadoes not too far from us. We have no idea why this is happening in lovely Finland. Chief Meteorologist Ivan Ivanovich told us that such weather conditions are expected for this season. A fucking bus. Oh yeah, this is another one of those fucking chicks, isn't it? Another, it's like Aurora. Yeah, this is Aurora, isn't it? Impossible, I just saw something flying in that storm. There's no end to this madness. Mighty Aurora, bitter wind of the bitter end. Yeah, there is. I named thee Prince of Desire, the vanquisher of men. Astana, Kazakhstan, 0430 hours, February, that thingy. Then we got the Fire Girl, a bunch of fire shit. Brave Agatha, command by holy fire. Rise as Prince of Haste and light their funeral pyre. Novoskovoska Briksk, Russia, SFSR Rasa. A bit of an age. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kya, mama, the pain. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sweet Galena, Prince of Serenity. I order you forth to unleash the sleep of eternity. It's just like what God told me. Feeding on human cities gives me greater powers. You have done well, my friends. This world is done. From its ashes, I shall create a new paradise for my people. My loyal Bella. You know what to do in my absence. Yes, my queen. I shall guard this place with my very life. Data updated. Please restart manga. True. That's what this is doing. It's a pseudo Hersha. Yeah. Pseudo Hersha, but just like essentially like a physical embodiment of the gem. Chapter 31. Counter defensive. The text is terrible. Belarus, Poland border. Damn it, where's my damn support? We're friggin' out of time, and I promised Salome to save this convoy. Vice Commander, you're here. Your work is done, Niggurath. Bring the survivors to the HQ. Chang Li Shu, strongest A ranker, Vice Commander of the Valkyrie Order. The Overseer has ordered every B ranker and higher Valkyries of the European branch to mobilize. A war council will be held tomorrow noon for our battle against the second Hersha. Kaslana's residence. Nigrath is safe. We finally have some good news for once. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee Shu. You did well out there. Mommy, when's Dada coming home? I really miss him. He'll be back soon, Kiana. Sleep well, and he'll be back much faster. Oh, she says Otay. Oh, she says Otay, dude. Fuck, she says Otay. Not even okay, but Otay. Oh, God. I'm dying. I'm not good right now. Oh, God. It's like too adorable. It's like too adorable. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much adorable that you can have. And then you hit us with the Otay. Fucking hell. Master Cecilia, the Overseer has issued an order. Make ready for battle, Cecilia, the strongest of my Valkyries. Overseer's a sanctum. Lord Overseer, we have received images from our intact satellites. The firestorm has covered 97% of Astana. The mega storm in Olu is growing in size. Novobristik is destroyed by target. Something has remained in the city. Siren stopped after destroying 3 cities. How very interesting. Why would she do that? Honkai missions of all 3 targets seem rather impressive. We're looking at the magnitudes of about 50% of the second Hersha we observed in Siberia. Our A-rank Valkyries will only delay them, nothing more. This brings us back to the question, can she be the Hersha of death? Enter Fu fucking Hua. Enter Fu fucking Hua. You seem worried about things. You're finally here, old friend. My battle plans can now be deployed. Training Cameron 3, Shixel HQ. Let me out. Let me out. Or rather, let me in. Why did you lock me in this place? My wounds have already healed. Send me to the battle. I'm ready to fight her. You must master the Oath of fucking Judah. Zeroth power. We're fighting a terrible enemy, Teresa. You will not leave this cabin until you're strong enough to defeat them. You mean I'm not strong enough now? The Zeroth power of the Oath of Judah creates a special field. All electronic, bioelectronic, and Honkai reactions within the field will be forced to cease. Teresa, you are a genetically modified clone with the genes from a Honkai beast. If you fail to achieve true mastery over the Oath of Judah, Judah will kill you as well. I feel like there was a bit too much information there. I feel like there was too much information there. You told her that she's a genetic clone and that she can die. Otto, steps. There's like steps. You just introduce the concept and then you tell and then you introduce the next one. You don't just go bam, bam, bam. You could die. You're a clone. Come on, Otto. Sensitivity. I never told you about the true powers of Judah or how to use them before. I didn't want to risk your own life. Unless you can gain mastery over your weapon, you will not leave this place. Meanwhile, anti-entropy base Yellowstone, United States of America. Siegfried has returned. We're in Finland right now. At 8:50 in the morning, a monster storm with the multiple children. That must be the second Hersha. I gotta head back to save my family. Hold it, Castellana. There is something I need to show you. Dr. Einstein, we've scanned some of the Solium rocks you gathered and we managed to decrypt some strange data. This data may have something to do with your family. The ancient house of Castellana. Kevin! Where's he at, eh? Where's the big Kevinator? Big Kev dog! Kev! Where's he at, eh? What's he doing? CF Quanta? CF Quanta? No? Maybe? Refreshment? Coffee. And then Siegfried reads, I'm the son of Kevin? Who's Kevin? Come on, Manga, load. Come on, Manga, load. There it is. There we go. Chapter 32, Eve or War. Valkyrie residence, floating island Shixel. The prince makes war. My spear doth shine. Atop fields of gold, to glory we stride. So why do you cry when I march by your side? Master, oh, you're back. Shit. Fucking Fu Hua. That painting is based on what I remembered of that hut we lived in when I was a girl. I drew it myself. Stay a while longer, Master. I'll make some tea. It's alright, I'll be leaving soon. Your zither tunes are heavy with worry and anxiety. Set aside your fear. for your master is here. These fucking guys are spitting bars, man. Your master shall hold the shield and carry you from the field. Oh. The flowers bloomed early. Another year has passed. My little girl has grown and towers over these grass. Swing. Shixel Trading Cabin of Valkyrie shoved Nigarath. You have cleared simulation level 9. Continue. I should probably stop trying to read this as a fucking rhyme. Bring it on, simulator. I need all the training I can get. I must be strong and avenge your death, Salome. Nigarath, it's so nice to see you here. I haven't trained for a while. I'm wondering if you can spar with me to get back in shape. Oh, it's squad leader Cecilia, and she looks juiced. Don't go easy on me, Nigarath. We have a huge war going on, and I need to be the best I can. Sorry, one second. We'll just stop here for a second. We'll just stop here. We'll just take a bit of a seat. The service I do for you people right now, the service I do for you guys in chat, holy crap. Let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment. Just to observe and embrace. Very nice. Could not be better. 10 out of 10. Some would say even 11 out of 10. You're only using a practice lance, Cecilia, but you're already giving off a bloody aura of death. Good, you're finally awake. I'm so sorry, I probably swung that lance a little too hard. Can't even take a single hit. I'm weak and pathetic. I can't even save my best friend. Oh, she's crying. If only I were as strong as you, Cecilia. My sweet Nigarath, it wasn't your fault. Floating Island Shixel HQ, 1200 hours, February 15th, 2000 CE. Mighty Valkyries, Lord Overseer. It grieves my heart to inform you that the demon has once again declared war against humanity. We've spent centuries fighting this enemy, but it has returned to plague us. The demon, destroyed our cities and took millions of lives, with the false belief that it can force the human race to kneel in fear. It has made a great error. Shixel does not kneel. Since the glorious founding of the Valkyrie Order 500 years ago, we have upheld our eternal mission of defending our homes against this foul demon. Once again, we shall prove that humanity, not Honkai, rules this planet. You are the greatest warriors of this world. You wield the most powerful weapons fashioned by our race. You are the Valkyries of Shixel. Who is you? Is that Shigure? Is that Shigure? Kinda looks like her, but kinda doesn't. I don't know. We shall confront this demon on all fronts. We shall fight in the skies, in the seas, the lands, the fields, anywhere we fucking find the fuckers. Oh shit, is that Caroline Pepperino's fucking mother? That's Carol Pepper's mother. Lewis, or father? It's something to do with Caroline Pepper. Oh, get me in! Get me in! We shall fight them till the very end! The only character we need. The only character we need. Listen, all these other Valkyries can buzz off. All we need is Lewis. God fucking damn it. Ugh! Cecilia, the strongest Valkyrie in the world, is here with us. She shall purge the storms and retake the northern skies. Commander Chang Li Shu will lead our forces in the southern seas. Her water's edge shall defend every inch of human land. And I, Otto Apocalypso, your humble overseer, shall lead my paladins in person. Together, we shall retake our cities to the east of Europe. Very interesting, Otto, but are you truly honest about things? Are you really interested in saving the human race? Hey, good question, Fu. Hey, Fu, great question. Maybe explore that question now. Explore it now. Don't wait. Explore. Lord Otto, we just received an incoming call. Anti-Entropy wants to talk. Shit. Welt Yang. Oh yeah, I fucking forgot about the shit on the moon. Shit, what's gonna happen with the moon? What did happen? I'm now fucking concerned. Wait. Fucking no, I don't know. He was in the Sea of Quanta though when we found him, so maybe he's in the Sea of Quanta. He didn't actually die. He just sent himself to the Quanta. Chapter 33. The Solium. To the horrible overseer of Shixel, Siegfried Castellana has returned safely from the moon. We have analyzed the Solium samples he gathered. Part of the data is encrypted and can only be unlocked by a genetic key held by only a member of the House Castellana. We are uncertain why said data is related to the House Castellana, but we humbly ask if Mr. Castellana can remain at anti-entropy facilities for another 24 hours. We shall guarantee Castellana's safe departure once the data is decrypted. As a sign of good faith and pursuant to the veracity of our friendship between our organizations, you shall also receive an exact copy of the decrypted data. It is our sincere hope that you agree to our proposal, Honorable Overseer. There is also a small request from Mr. Castellana that may require your assistance. Please inform his wife, Lady Cecilia Shariak, that he is doing well and there's no need to worry. Yours sincerely, L.A. Einstein. She didn't mention Welt in her letter, and anti-entropy did nothing while the Hersh's minions are destroying cities left and right. I'm afraid the fight on the moon killed or grievously wounded poor Welt. That's what you get when you try to help these ingrates. The Solium data also turned out to be linked to House Castellana. Perhaps I can have Siegfried bring the stones back to the Shixel and leave AE with nothing. But that loose cannon has an issue with respecting authority. Let Einstein do whatever she wants with them. Our top priority is to acquire the power of the Herscher of Death. He doesn't even know that it's the Herscher of Death. Why is he jumping to conclusions? Pen my reply, Amber. Tell Einstein I agree to her little proposal. At Lord Otto. I shall not be disturbed for the rest of today. My avatar must be turned to peak performance for the war tomorrow. Our target is the Herscher of Death. The plan must be perfect. Good news, your overseer has agreed to let you stay here for a while. We're very sorry that we have to keep you in a labs for some time. Don't worry about that. Professor Welt gave up his lyre so I could get some of these Soliums. I owe him one. I'll help him in whatever way I can to unravel their secrets. And don't worry about Cecilia. She's the strongest Valkyrie in the world. Good, Mr. Castellana, we've linked your brain to the Solium database. You might hallucinate for a while. Keep in mind that it's only data. Don't go too deep or you might get lost. Wait, is this the same thing that we did in the Fuhua Chronicle? This is the same thing we did in the Fuhua Chronicle, right? We're just delving into memories? Oh, nice. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Lariel? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you're having a great day. System connected. Stand by for genetic key matching. Please wait. User identified. Welcome genetic progeny of Mantis Castellana. Mantis, you say? Database access privilege granted. All systems nominal. Database entries on record. 3028 keywords. Query Honkai and or contain and or seal. A bunch of fucking words. So what are these scenes here? Kevin doing something. Kevin there. Just a bunch of Kevin. Wait, this looks like the moon. Why am I back here? This is my own memory. Wait, who's that? Wait, that's the Judgment of Shamash. In its Zweihander form. Mr. Castellana, I hope you can hear me. Professor, is that you? Are you talking in my head? This is the final battle of the previous era. 8 powerful warriors of humanity who survived the previous battles took part in this. One of them seems to be the ancestor of the Castellana dynasty. Who the fuck are these characters? So you have Kevin, Fu, Sue, Aponia. I can't really tell them. Cosma? Has to be Cosma. I can't really tell who these fuckers are. Only like 4 of them are easily distinguishable. Kevin, Fu, Sue, Aponia, and I'd say this is Gruseo for some reason. And who the fuck is this guy? The 8 gathered to fight her? The most powerful adversary recorded in the database. The final Herscher. Yeah. Where are we now? Novosibirsk, 1200 hours, February 16th. Keep your masks on and do not hail these fumes. Remember, this is just a search mission. Inform the overseer and at once if you locate the target. Do not attack her and stay out of her sight. My mask! She's here, damn it, she's here. Inform Lord Otto at once and adopt defensive actions. I got you. I didn't hit her. She's gone in an instant. She's playing games with us. Look around and see where she's at. Squad, where are you? Report. The queen is angry. I don't have a choice. I'm so sorry. My mask. Lord Otto, I have failed you. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, these are all just like, yeah, fucking Callan copies, aren't they? I was like wondering. Calpus is the one on the right? It doesn't look like him in his ultimate form, but I guess maybe this is like an older version, right? Older iterations of characters, so maybe that makes sense. Back when he didn't have like an exact image. Chapter 34, Bladeheart. You're here, dear friend, for the mantra of Taishuan. The tenets of Bladeheart are cited in 4 parts. Be as still as water, be free from dust, be as clear as a mirror, and make the Taishuan thrust. Legend says that the Taishuan Bladeheart technique was created by the Phoenix of Mount Taishuan. Master taught me the sword art to alleviate my Honkai infection, but a storm is brewing beneath this calm facade. The pristine blade is hiding an angst untold. Why did Master leave me? That's Amber in battle suit? Oh, was it? Oh, I didn't know. I lost my family overnight when I was 5. She was the one who came to pick me up. She was a stranger whom I never met before. She did not say anything and she did not smile. I was shy and dared not to hold her hand too tightly. It felt cold, but she also felt like family. She taught me reading, writing, and the martial arts. I want to make her proud. I want to see her smile. She was always busy, but hardly we see each other, but she made dumpling noodles for every month without fail. A sweet savory stock and a palace of shrimps. The chewy noodles made from well-kneaded dough with an egg in it. The dumplings were the best. It's just a humble stuffing of minced meat and shrimp, but I love anything she made for me. My heart was filled with yearning. I knew she was doing something important, but there were days when I hoped that she was with me. I then realized I'd been calling her by her name. I want her to know that she's the most important person in my life. Was I only another orphan under her care? Master! Can I call you my master? Of course, Li Shu, I'll be your master from now. I didn't notice that at first. There was a hint of sorrow in her eyes hidden by her smile. Master left on the next day. By the time we met again, I became a Shixel Valkyrie. The lessons became the guiding principle of my life. One question remained, why did Master leave me then? The Kipchak Steppe, banks of the Aral Sea. My angst can only blemish the sacred mantra. Bladeheart cannot be freed from dust. Commander Cheng, the plan is working. The target has been taken, or the target has taken the bait. Let this field be war of the fiery crucible. May this battle purge the dark spots of my soul. Good job, withdrawal units. I'll be handling this fight from now on. Does she just use the Blade of Taishuan? Does she just fucking use Blade Eminence to just fucking roll and smoke this bitch? Oh shit, I don't want to. I want to see it, but don't say it ain't so. Say it ain't so that she's just gonna Eminence the fuck out of this idiot. She's just flying in the sky. Pfft, blow out my finger. Blade Eminence just appears. Whoop bang! I shall make her proud of this victory. My, is this the leader of these insects? And you dare face me alone. That's so brave of you. Is it? Is it? Eminence. Perhaps I can make Master smile at me again. Water's Cage. One of the 10 divine keys. This weapon allows the wielder to control water. Unleash a storm of wrath. Drown in these pure waters, false angel. Such pathetic nonsense won't even wet my lips. Time to show you the true powers of the Seraphim Prince. This puny sprinkle is nothing before my 5,000 Kelvin plasma jet. Oh dear, did I just break your toy? I guess it's game over. I win. You die. No fucking Eminence, I guess. No Eminence. Kiel. Oh. Look at them cheeks, dude. Look at the definition. I can't. It's too much definition. I submit. It's GG. I lose. I can't. What do I even do? It's the G. Bro, you never skip glutes. You never skip glutes. You don't. The Honkai Megastorm destroyed a number of Finnish cities. It then headed southwest and crossed the Baltic Sea. She's reaching for her next victim. But we're ready for her. Lewis, B-rank Valkyrie, leader of the ground forces. Direct all fire at the storm. Give her hell. Missiles going. Battle command. Lewis's forces have opened fire at the enemy. Oh, that's Shigure. Okay. None of the conventional missiles penetrated the wind shield, but the storm is responding to these attacks. We've succeeded in baiting her in. We've picked up a Honkai emission spike in the eye of the storm. Initiate satellite's precise point positioning of this emission spike. We have you in our sights, demon. Target is about 500 meters above sea level. You'll be in striking range in 15 seconds. Thank you, Kira. We'll be up here. Good luck, Cecilia. We're counting on you. Helios, Shixel, Subtle. Oh, she's just on the shuttle? Jesus. Bridge to Cecilia. We're 12 secs away from optimum strike position. We're looking at an eye wall of about 4,500 meters in height. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Valkyrie, Cecilia away. Call Red Helios to command. Cecilia has deployed before schedule. Kia, Cecilia, what are you doing? Pathetic insects, they haven't realized that their weapons are simply useless. My storm shall crush them and leave nothing standing in their cities. Wait, something got through and it's moving fast. It's a person. Damn it, the real attack is coming from above. I shall blow you away with my wind. She has noticed me. The battle has been joined. That's not the right wording. Fool, your pathetic attempts will never harm a Seraphim Prince. Target locked, my aim shall be true. She chucks the spear, abyss blow away this foul storm. Wha-bang, shabing, bang, boing. The abyssal flower splits her in twain, and she disintegrates. That's fucking crazy. She just disintegrates. I think anatomy doesn't work like that, but I think it'll be accepted. Weird why Carol don't want to be masculine like a mother Lamau. I know, right? Lewis kind of looks good. Target down. Wait, rather. Yet this can't be. I'm one of her Seraphim princes. Siren, they've killed me. They've killed your dear Aurora. Target down. I'll see what I'll see if I can get a decent landing. Kia, Cecilia, you've done it. Oh, get ready to catch me, flower. Viridescent bloom or whatever. Mission accomplished, Kira. I'll need a pickup. The storm has blown over. We're getting great weather today. Another lovely picture. But fucking damn it, she looks so good. She looks so good. With Abyss at will. Fair. That's a fair enough response. But still. Kipjack step. The banks of the Ariel Sea. Game over. I win. You die. The plasma beam went right through me. My wound. The pain overwhelmed every nerve and fiber of my being. It still burns. I could hardly keep myself standing. It hurts, doesn't it? And I'm surprised that you can still stand. You're quite a lovely one too. I'll try to remember your face before I turn it to charred cinders. She grabs her hand. Grab. Flip. Step. Slam. Bam! Bing! Water's edge may be shattered, but Master has also taught me stances of the six fists. How dare you strike a Seraphim Prince? My holy flame shall turn you to dust. Let this be a lesson to all you insects. Nothing survives my burning wrath. Wha-bam! Wha-bing! Bang! Fucking foo-hua! She survived. And who is that? Reveal your name, worm. Lay still and rest, Li Shu. Your master will tend to you once this upstart is beaten. Fucking Phoenix mode engaged. How dare you call me an upstart? How dare you insult a Seraphim? She just fucking slaps the flames away. My flames didn't even leave a mark. Net! You will not get any closer. My holy flame shall reduce you to ashes. Phoenix form activated. Your vain displays cannot stop me. I'll show you the proper ways of handling fucking fire. This is how you handle fire, you creator Phoenix spirit of Cinder. She just says Kya twice in a row. That's a bit sus. Kya Kya? Listen well, upstart. Years ago, just hand on the fucking abdomen, I took part in the battle against the true Herster of fire. When compared to her flames, your so-called holy fire seems like dim embers shivering in the key of my mind. She does a fucking 1-inch punch to her fucking core. Game over. You're dead. Master, the enemy might wake up at any moment. Focus on your recovery and let Master tend to the wound. There's no need to worry, for she's beyond saving. You did well. She was wholly focused on taking you out. You provided an opening for Feng Wang down to exploit. Her mind came under the feather's control. Feng Huang Down is the 8th divine key. It allows the wielder to manipulate brain signals and actively control the target's mind. Victims will see an illusion created by the wielder and believe that it is real. I've convinced her mind that she has been killed by me. Her mind is dead. Her body, though, still alive, is just a breathing corpse. Hot diggity donuts, dude. That's fucking sick. That Feng Huang Down explained in the fucking manga is so much more badass than explained in the goddamn game. I've convinced her mind that she's dead, but physically, she's just a breathing corpse. Bruh. Oh shit, she gets sucked up? Wait, what is that? The hand. It must be the power of the second Hersture. See, that's just creepy. That's creepy as fuck. Bruh, that's creepy. That's so creepy. Healer Foi? Bro, maybe. Can we get a Healer Foi, please? Come on. Oh, I needed that. Oh, I'm out of oxygen. Fuck. I'm out of oxygen right now. Holy shit. The pain! I'm so sorry, Lord Otto. I'm so sorry. I'll no longer be at your side. Hush, Amber, Lord Otto. The enemy is Mimicry of Abyss Flower. The corrosive fumes will not harm you any longer. Thank you, Lord Otto, for coming out to save me. I'm sorry about losing. It's alright, Amber. You're the one who located her for me. And I need a private moment to share words with this young lady. You're badly damaged, Amber. Head back to base and earn some repairs. The vapors of eternal sleep are gone. The Queen will be angry. The blonde man isn't sleeping. There's something wrong with him. I don't want to scare you, girl, and I mean you no harm. Please set aside your fears. I need your help and I hope to talk with you. Nyet! Get away from me. Time to change the tactics then. Look what I have for you. My grandchild loves this soft toy as well. Okay, Otto's not really doing himself any justice. And he's not sounding less creepy. He's only increasing the creepiness of his character at this point by offering children toys. Now, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, but Otto, what are you doing? Why are we offering children toys? You just could kill her and get it over with, but you're offering a child toys and you're being creepy about it. She'll hug it every time she feels scared. It makes her feel safe. What a lovely doll. Kya! She destroyed it! I'm so sorry. Poor girl, you can't even control your powers. Have no fear, let me teach you how to play with toys without breaking them. Just trust me. Mimicry of Feng Huang Down. Touches her forehead. Have no fear. We can take care of poor girls like you. Oh shit, what the fuck? He took her into his mind or some shit? Heh, Void Archive's first divine key. That's very impressive. You got into her mind just like that. But what is she? Are you going to find out? Okay, that's funny. Whoa! Yeah, we all know that timing up is going to be very helpful. Well, Archives got some bad news for you. This girl's powers are only a fraction of the actual Hersture of death. Sure, she's got those horrid decomposing fumes used by the real thing, so how are you going to fish out her little secrets? You're going to read her memories and then dress up as her mum, right? You always do that. Not this time. Referencing the previous manga, rather. Fuck me. Feng Huang Down, manipulate a brain. You dead inside the illusion, you become a lifeless corpse. Easiest power in the world. I've already scanned her mind with the Feng Huang Down. She's neither Hersture nor human. She's just a mindless walking corpse given the powers of death. This can't be... this thing can't tell me anything about reviving Callan. If that's the case... Yeah, see, we all knew that was coming. Then I'm afraid I may have to get the core and find the answer myself. What? This is a pseudo-core. That means the second Hersture still has the actual core. Mimicry, coming to calm your broken doll. Judgment of Shamash. Well, bam, boom, bam. Well, I have a little message for you. Hasta la fucking vista. I'm coming for you, Herstra, no matter where you're hiding. I'm a little obsessed about my reunion with Callan. Bit of an under exaggeration. You're kind of very obsessed. No one shall get in the way of my obsession. Not even God. Hey, listen, it makes sense. He did do it. He won. He won in the end. Chapter 38, The Progeny. Judgment of Shamash, the most destructive divine key ever forged by humanity. At zeroth power, the weapon unleashes a terrible firestorm that consumes both the enemies and its wielders. In the past 1500 years, 23 Kaslanas have died wielding this divine key in the defense of humanity. The battle against the final Herstra on the moon. Dwindling entry 20-30%. To fight this enemy, humanity of the previous era sent 8 of its last most powerful warriors. The power of the final Herstra was beyond what humanity expected. The human warriors failed to deal any damage. True. 2 warriors were killed within 5 minutes, but the humans kept attacking. While the final Herstra was distracted, Dr. May, undeterred, she brought the Selene into lunar orbit. She had the final Herstra within her sights. The Selene scored hits on the Herstra. Part of her Honkai energy was dissipated as useless heat. However, the final Herstra seemed unharmed by the Selene. Damage assessment revealed that the Herstra still retained 98% of her Honkai reserves. Nice. The limited effects of the Selene allowed the Herstra to quickly overpower the remaining 6 humans. These warriors were the final line of defense between the Herstra and Earth. Dr. May immediately lifted all safety overrides of the Selene. The weapon system was ordered to operate at 200% power. The supercharged blast of the Selene did not convert Honkai into heat, but severely impaired the Herstra's ability to hold onto her Honkai reserves. Blasting energy, the Herstra lost 30% of her reserves, which then seeped into lunar crust. The Selene, however, was disabled. A soldier named Kevin then dealt a blow that temporarily immobilized the final Herstra. But the final Herstra was not grievously wounded. Without the Selene, humanity no longer had an effective weapon to attack the Herstra, yet the final Herstra still had 70% of her Honkai reserves and would recover within 12 hours. Humanity only had 12 hours left. End of entry. Thank you, Mr. Kasana. We have acquired all the data related to the Selene. We can now disconnect you from the Solian database. Wait, Dr. Einstein, do you think the Selene would work? Did it break during the fight against the final Herstra? You know what I mean? There's no need for pessimism, Mr. Kaslana. We're not fighting the final Herstra. Well, we could be. We also have plenty of time to study and work on the Selene. Okay, another thing, Dr. Tesla, or Einstein, sorry. Can you replay a segment for me? There's something I need to confirm. Sure, Mr. Kasana, I'll try to reload the entry for you. This silver-haired man also wields the judgment of Shamash. Who is he? I think I can hear him calling out to me. He's holding the judgment of Shamash unleashed at full power without pain. My goodness, the flame isn't even touching him. Oh god, we're now, this is, okay, I need a brace for impact as to what the fuck's about to happen. I need a brace for impact for this happening, hold up. Some bullshit's gonna happen, I know that for a fact. There's gonna be a lot of bullshit. Kevin's gonna speak, Siegfried's gonna speak, and I'm just gonna be mad. The flames aren't even touching him. Grabs his hand. You finally found me, my progeny. You're here for a single reason. Our war against the Honkai has started anew, and they're winning. I'm about to tell you the secrets of our genetic lineage, the true powers of House Kaslana. Listen well. Fair enough. Fucking fair enough. Whatever. Gah, he says. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll play along. I'll play ball. There are dormant Honkai genes within our Kaslana genome that can be activated to awake powers innate to every scion of our line. Those powers will make you more than human. Even the Hershges will be no match against you. Do not forget our oath, young progeny. Oh. Is it essentially calling along, calling about that thing about how Kevin has the Chiyo genes? He has Chiyu? Is it Chiyu? He has those genes, and then those Chiyu genes are like dormant in every like Kaslana person now, just due to descendancy. Pavadi? Isn't Chiyu somewhere in there as well? I thought it was Chiyu. That's Pavadi, not Chiyu? Where did I hear Chiyu then? Chiyu's connected somewhere here. And I'm right about Chiyu in some way. I know that. Chiyu's something. Something important. I know Chiyu's mentioned in the in chapter 12. Yeah, Chiyu's chapter 12. I don't know. Regardless, yeah, Pavadi. We'll go on with it. Pavadi. Every Kaslana must live by their oath. Fuck, I messed it up. Purge the vile Honkai and smash the false gods. Your sires sleep in the fields as humanity's brave shields, but the judgment of Shamash, Kaslanas die and never yield. Probably in World 7 manga, you will know. He absorbed Chiyu to regain his strength. Oh, it must be that. That sounds pretty true, Lariel. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's the one. It's something about him consuming Chiyu. His egg readings have become extremely unstable. He might experience a seizure at any moment. I must disconnect him right before it gets worse. Stuff crashes. Oh, Demon Man! Oh. It was mentioned by Raven. I just know that Chiyu was mentioned. Okay, I don't want to sit in it too long because it probably doesn't matter in this grand scheme of things. But I just remember Chiyu and Kevin being mentioned at the same time, and something about consuming and him turning into a beast, or like turning into a half beast or something like that. That's all I remember. But it's not really something I care much. Chapter 39, Price to Pay. 45 minutes later, Einstein's lab. Did I really do this? Is this the true power of the Kaslanas described by the man in the Solium, Mr. Kaslana? Whoa, what happened to your face, Dr. Einstein? It was me, right? I'm really sorry. It's alright, just a few minor bruises. Oh, fuck you, fucking Siegfried! Siegfried! What's wrong with him? What the fuck's wrong with him? Why does he have to hurt everyone? You can't do that to goddamn Einstein. You can't do that. She might say it's okay, but I don't. I managed to analyze the data we recorded. Your body was emitting Honkai radiation for a while. You probably made these ice blocks with your new Honkai traits. At full power, the Judgment of Shamash will give off extreme heat that often kills its wielder. Legend says that only the most heroic Islanas could use said powers and live to tell the tale. I think genetics and biology may help us shed some light on the myth. So I've acquired your tissue samples for some data, some DNA sequencing and gene mapping. I believe an ancestor of the Kaslana family acquired Honkai genes that, after generations, became dormant. Anyway, care for some coffee? It's cold, isn't it? I haven't read it yet, but it's cold coffee, isn't it? He drinks it and it's just instantly cold. Thank you, Professor. I can really use some coffee. Gulp. I think you're right. A dude in the Solium database told me to wake up my dormant genes to defeat the second Hersher. But how would I do that, Professor? We need to find a way. And, indeed, Mr. Kaslana, I need to ask you a question first. How was the coffee? Huh? Yeah, it's scalding hot coffee, isn't it? It's scalding coffee. But it's cold for him. Well, gotta be honest with you, it's kind of cold and bland. Even the cup is cold. Oh! It's kind of predictable, though. Indeed, Mr. Kaslana, you've activated your Honkai traits change you. It essentially altered the way your body responds to heat. In fact, your basal temperature will be far lower than ambient conditions. Evidently, it compromised your tactile senses too. The coffee was boiling hot. There it is. Anti-Entropy has discovered a previous era ruin with plenty of legible records. We found a term mantis, massively augmented neotech integrated soldiers. Turned out that these mantises are recombinant humans with extremely modulated Honkai genes known as a metamorph Ica. They also developed metamorph activators to express the Ica for extreme or combat situations. Oh yeah, the metamorph activators, and that's when they turn into their fucking beast mode, right? To express the Ica for the extreme combat or situations, this box holds 3 doses of said gene activators recovered from the site. However, such levels of tech are beyond the capabilities of anti-entropy. We can't figure out how to create the activators or even the Ica. Thanks, Professor. This will definitely help us win this war. Not so fast, Mr. Kaslana. I must warn you first. There are reasons why the previous era scientists designed the Ica to only be expressed after a dose of these activators. Honkai genes are extremely invasive, and their gene products irreversibly damage human circulatory and nervous systems. Any level of background expression is guaranteed to culminate in a Honkai cascade. Issuance and use of these activators were highly regulated because overdose or overuse will result in Honkai cascade as well. A Honkai cascade will also transform a mantis into a Honkai beast. Your body has the Ica, and you know now how these activators work. Most importantly, you know the price to pay if you inject them into your body. Please exercise prudence. Sorry, not prejudice. I was about to say prejudice. Prudence when using it, Mr. Kaslana. Thanks for the reminder, Professor. I'll keep it in mind. Here it is. Spire of Babylon, Siberia, and you didn't even make it. This is pathetic. What use are my servants if they can't even kill a few insects? My queen, Agito, is still alive, but the humans broke her mind. I've read about it in the palace at Selene. The foul insects created a mind control weapon in an attempt to mimic God's powers. You have to be careful, Bella. Don't fall into their traps. Let the insects revel in this pitiful victory. Though they may not be the best, my Seraphim princes have destroyed enough cities. I've absorbed the energy needed to move on to the next phase. This time, the time has come to break another seal and sound another triumph. Behold, I shall reduce the surface of this land onto an empty soiled waste. Its cursed inhabitants shall languish and lament the day when they drew God's wrath. At this point, like, I feel like Siren's forgot what she's doing, because wasn't she meant to be like kind of doing this with Agatha, Aurora, and the other one, Bella? But now she's like, Galena, and now she's just like, yeah, Agatha's dead, but I couldn't care less. She did her job. So isn't Siren just kind of being a bit kind of a ironic? Bit of an irony? Oh, the irony, hypocrite, whatever the fucking word is. Bit of an idiot. Lord Overseer, we've detected a Honkai eruption in Siberia 3 minutes ago. The magnitude exceeds that of the 1952 Berlin eruption. The zone of high Honkai intensity is spreading at a rate of 200 kilometers per hour. Key urban centers to be affected in the next 24 hours are... You really planning to destroy the entire Siberia in one go, are you? You're not giving me a lot of time, Siren. Ready the Valkyries, we shall take the fight to the second Hersture. Just bring Kevin out here. Where is Kevin? Fucking idiot. Cocolia enters the field. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't even know she was connected to this chapter in any way. Jesus. Nice. Nice. Oh. Hello, Cocolia. Alright, thief, raise both hands so I can see them and turn around slowly. You have a lot of nerve to steal from the people of our great union. Tovarashkovich, Captain Cocolia, it's me. You're the one who's been stealing from the army. You're the one selling weapons to the black market. Colonel Alexei. This can't be true. Listen to me, Cocolia, it was not my idea. Everyone from the General Colonel... I don't know. Of the district and army HQs from the Nobbabra to Ulan Oud. Yep. This thing is way bigger than you think, Cocolia. Just walk away and I'll try to make sure you get something out of this as well. What was that? An attempt to bribe an on-duty officer of the Red Army? Sorry, Alexei. I know some of these big shots you just mentioned, and they're probably honorable people. I'm taking you in for theft of the people's property, corruption, and of course, a vilification of your superiors. Save your words for the military tribunal. Holding cell several weeks later. Wait, what? Did she lose? Get lost, you dirty scum. Come on, Kokolia, it's me, Alexei. I need to talk to you. Just drop that vodka and disappear before I comment on your mother. Before I comment on your mother. I already told you to walk away, Kokolia, but you made it hard for everyone and also yourself. You're a dirty scotina, Alexei. All of you and on that friggin' tribunal are fat old cows that steal from the people. They ignored your crimes and locked me up for attacking a lying thief. Be reasonable, Kokolia. This is Siberia. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Moskva hates us already. General Colonel Ivan gave orders for these arms. God, I hate this fucking reading. I hate it when I hate introducing a different language in the reading process. It's so hard. These arms sales to make life better for everyone. Look around us. We are going to fight here. Frozen mud. You need a shovel for that, not a kalash. And you're the one who went crazy in court. The unbreakable union of free republics is just a dream. There are fractures everywhere. We only want to survive. Though you struck me in court, I still spoke for you and got you this cozy cell with vodka instead of a freezing outhouse. To hell with you and your cozy cell, Alexei. I'd rather freeze to death in an outhouse than see your dirty face. Thieves like you made those fractures and pushed our beautiful union into disaster. You're the reason why the Cosmosol, or whatever, can't even support the orphanages anymore. Do you know how many starving children roam the streets of Novobroskivsk? I used to be one of them. Enough, Kokolia. Or that word, Tovskarich. Your stupid temper is exactly why you're in Siberia instead of a Spendensnats unit. My wife, very pretty, will be giving birth to my baby girl in August. It's Bronya. It's Bronya. It's Bronya's mother. Oh, on God, I already know. I already know. I can't afford to feed them with both with your glorious union pays. I'll do whatever must to be done to keep them safe. One more thing, we made you an offer at the supply depot. The offer is still open. Please think hard about it. I know you send money to the local orphanage. How are you going to protect those kids if you're locked up here? Bronya's mother looking just like her. I know, right? It's literally, on God, if that was meant to be a secret, they did a terrible job at hiding it. Given the drill hair, like, on God, that's an instant giveaway. I know you send money to the local orphanage. I know you need the money to those kids deserve a better life. We're not the ones who made this mess, and those children shouldn't be suffering for it. I can still talk to the General Colonel Ivan to set you free and let you join us. We can always use someone with your exceptional skills. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but strange things are happening. We're already in a state of emergency, but Moskva refuses to tell us anything. You must decide, Kokolia, quickly. I'll be back soon to hear your answer. And I used to look up to you, Colonel Alexei, but now you're making up stories to scare me. To hell with your state of emergency. Bollocks. Bollocks, thief? I'll tell Moskva about all this once I'm free. She gets blasted with some fucking shit. Earthquakes in Siberia? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Almost got me killed. What the? Yeah, strange things are happening indeed. As if an earthquake isn't enough, these monsters are in Siberia now? Save me. Please save my wife. Colonel Alexei, damn it, you're dead. I'm sorry, if only I knew you're telling the truth. Takes his gun, a puny Makarov, and car keys. Fine, hopefully you're smuggling big guns and RPGs with the car. She fucking jumps around, jumps in and out. This must be Alexei's car. What the? Wait, who are you? Who are you and why do you have my husband's keys? What happened to Alexei? Tell me. Alexei, you durag, why did you bring your pregnant woman to the base? You fucking moron. She'll get in the way if those monsters catch up to us. Shut up, woman. Alexei is dead. Keep your hands on your lap and stay quiet. If you want to leave, you'll do exactly as I tell you. And if you try anything funny, I'll shoot that pretty face of yours. No, you fucking won't, Kokolia. Kokolia, no, you fucking won't. Isn't he, you little fucking idiot? You dumb bitch. You won't shoot no one. I'll shoot you, you fucking idiot. What do you mean, you'll shoot? You shoot Bronya's mother? I'll shit in your face, you fucking idiot. Alexei brought his pregnant wife along because he wanted to escape with his entire family. I can see why. Something strange, no, something monstrous is going on in this place. I felt a little guilty pointing a gun at her, but I got her to calm down. I must survive this. There are children in the orphanage, and there are monsters in the tundra. I have a feeling this will be worse than the Great Patriotic War. Siren unleashed a Honkai eruption that spread across Siberia. 500,000 Honkai beasts appeared in the region and proceeded to attack every nearby human population center. Siren's Honkai horde devastated most of the Siberian countryside and destroyed numerous towns and villages. The powerful wave of Honkai energy that swept across the region rendered all radar and satellite guidance useless. Shixel was unable to directly assess the situation in the tundra. Kokolia and her hostage, Alexandra, managed to escape and survive the second Honkai eruption. Less than 100 residents of Siberia lived to tell the tale. God damn it. God damn it. Chapter 41. Field of Megiddo. Shixel headquarters, 2205 hours, February 16th, 2000 CE. Master Siegfried, you're finally home. Hey there, Amber. What's up? We've received data from Dr. Einstein about the Selene. Lord Otto has ordered Lab 1 to analyze the data. Thanks for the update, Amber. Where's my wife, Cecilia? Master Cecilia has joined Lord Otto. Both are heading out to Siberia. Lord Otto also left you a written order as well. To Siegfried Kaslana. I've seen fit to call upon your services in our war against the Second Herrscher. Our forces will move out tomorrow morning. Please rest well. Amber will handle your flight to North Siberia. Your most humble and sincere and grateful overseer, Otto Apocalypso. What he meant was that your flight departs in 2 hours, Master Siegfried. Kaslana residence. Kiana, oh, you're asleep already. Sorry, baby doll. Daddy hasn't been around, or wasn't around for too long. Worse, Dad and Mum have to leave you home alone for a while. When this is all over, Daddy will... No, Mommy and Dad will... Wait. Oh shit, sorry, I should have scrolled to it. When this is all over, Daddy will... Mommy, Dad, I'm so cold. It's true, isn't it? That's true. That's not good, is it? That's not good. That's one of those things that would call a not positive situation. Quite the not up good, not good vibes. Anti-good vibes. That's not good. Fuck. Oh, I totally forgot that that's a thing, right? That's the reason Kevin's depressed. Because he couldn't touch people. That's true. That's true. He was depressed because he couldn't touch people. Yes. Not good. Huh? Dada, is that you? I must be seeing things. It must be a result of the connection to that Solium database. Master Siegfried, Amber here. It's time. Please head to the terminal and board your flight. The mission briefing has been sent to you as well. Mission briefing S127, Command Order Apocalypse Overseer. Situation 1300 hours, February 16th. An eruption scale Honkai event in the Siberia was detected. The Honkai covered the entire Siberian plain in 3 hours. Enemy forces, though 3 pseudo-Herschers have been neutralized in an earlier operation, more than 500,000 Honkai beasts roam Siberia presently. Our forces' elevated Honkai levels in Siberia have rendered our satellites and radars useless. We are unable to locate the whereabouts of the second Herrscher. Force deployment, our forces shall be deployed in 2 formations at these 2 locations. Number 1, located at the north of the plains. S1, located at the south of the plains. And N1 formation comprising of 230 Valkyries from the Europe branch to be commanded by Siegfried Kaslana. S1 formation comprising of 212 Valkyries from the Africa and Oceania branches to be commanded by Cecilia Shariak, primary detective, not primitive. And at exactly 0800 hours, February 17th, the Siberian plains shall be subject to carpet bombing. Why? Fair enough, I guess. This is expected to neutralize about 90% of the hostile forces. And at exactly 1,000 hours, 1,000 hours? Sorry, 1,000. 1,000 hours sounds completely incorrect. 1,000 hours, February 17th, N1 and S1 formation shall enter the Siberian plains and sweep the region to locate the second Herrscher. Once we locate her, we shall concentrate our forces and take her out. Avoid combat with Honkai beasts to preserve your numbers and aid preserve your numbers and your strength. Our objective is to save our world by defeating the demon responsible for the second eruption. I, Otto of House Apocalypse, shall march with you as well. Cheng, Li Shu, and I shall lead 10 paladins, set up our HQ at locations W1 west of the plains. We shall lend you support when it needs. And there's Fuhua in the back. Look at her, right there, thinking she's discreet and fucking hidden. Not on my watch. We have been fighting the enemy since our very beginning and defeated them at every turn. She has already lost 3 of her most powerful minions. It is time to take her down and end the second Honkai Eruption. And save our world. Sig Shixel? Fair enough. Southern Siberia, this is just before the carpet bombing. Jesus Christ, oh no. Oh no, this is just before the carpet bombing. I'm out of freaking bullets! This pea shooter isn't even denting these things. Alexei, you Durak, you brought your stupid wife in her dresses but forgot about the fucking Kalash and the RPG? That word in Russian. Find cover, people. Cecilia, cut shit down. She just took out that monster with one single blow. Who are you? Are you a soldier of the Zato cities? I'm Captain Kokoli of the Siberian B-17 Support Regiment. Nice to meet you. My Russian is not very good. Do you speak German or English? I like Russia. Yes, I speak English. Are you from Europe? Moscow couldn't handle this state of emergency and called in foreign armies. Lord Otto, Cecilia here. I found 2 survivors during patrol requesting evac. We still have some time. Approved. But I must remind you, Cecilia, that I have not authorized any of your actions today. Terminate all patrols and withdraw your forces to the safe zone. The region will be subject to carpet bombing soon. At once, Overseer. Cecilia out. Sig is win in German, I think. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Before Shixel bombed Siberia, S-rank Valkyrie Cecilia Sharek led her forces into the tundra. These Valkyries searched the entire region and rescued as many survivors as they could, but the actions of these brave Valkyries only saved several dozen people. Bronya was technically one of them, so thank you. Oh, God. What's the time? 9 o'clock. Alright, fair. I was told that our enemy is called the Honkai. They informed us that Honkai also evolves with human technology advancements. The 20th century beasts are protected by a thin yet ultra-dense silicon-based carapace. This bio-armor makes them virtually immune to small firearms. Only anti-tank weapons could hope to penetrate the cursed shells of these demons. And then there are large colossi that tower over 10 meters in height. They can shrug off multiple direct hits from an MBT gun. Main battle tank. Our lads called them emperors. I know that that city wasn't just a chemical leak, and Moskva wasn't hit by meteors. It's the damned Honkai all this time. I'm proud of my army. We were poised to reach Rhine in 7 days and the Atlantic in 2 weeks. Now we lose half a fully equipped division just to take down an emperor. That's 5,000 good men rather. Moskva has fled. I do not. Jesus Christ, I feel like this is all just pointless right now. This old fool prays that the human race can survive this foul apocalypse. Apocalypse? February 16, 2000 rather, conventional arms proved no match for the 500,000 Honkai beasts that appeared during the second eruption. Shixel could only field less than 500 Valkyries in response. The enemy's numerical advantage must be negated. Shixel Overseer Otto Apocalypso ordered the arming of strategic heavy weapons to bombard the Siberian plains before moving his Valkyries. I need to take a second to recuperate. Shixel headquarters, floating islands. Arsenals 3 and 4 Arsenals 3 and 4 are ready, missiles fueled and hot. Delta 5 to Stratacom booms are ready and hot. Trajectory solutions confirmed. Challenge codes verified. Launch codes verified. Stratacom to Lord Overseer, please confirm. Launch all missiles. Launch control to Stratacom. Missiles are away. Stratacom to Lord Overseer. All missions are on course. Missiles, rather. 0 missiles were lost during the staging and redirecting. Siberia 800, a bombing of Siberia. Ground team to Lord Overseer missiles are on target. Visuals confirm destruction of multiple Honkai swarms. Auto Apocalypse depleted the entire strategic arsenal of Shixel for this 1 hour attack. Stratacom to ground team, our second salvo is coming. Roger, ground team to Stratacom, all missiles have struck the target. Visuals are obscured by dust clouds. Thank you for that report. No one expected dust clouds. Otto knew it was necessary. That war had escalated to a scale that he felt was a little out of control. Southern Siberian Plains, S1 formation, Command Cecilia, 1,000 hours, February 17. Valkyries, our time has come, move out. Conventional thermobarics? Sure. Conventional thermobarics. The Soviet army is really getting in our way. Anyone would do anything to take back their homes. Wish someone told them that Siberia is already a sea of fire. North Siberian Plains, some stuff. Ziggy, I just detected active Honkai units. HQ just told us that there are still 50,000 Honkai beasts in Siberia. How? Stay low, Slow Wolves. Don't let the Honkai know we're here or we'll be trapped in a battle of attrition. Look, there's someone in the sky. You have disturbed the Queen. That's what missiles tend to do, Bella. Congratulations for stating the obvious. That's what missiles tend to do. It's her. She killed Salome with a single blast. Fall back. Seek cover and adopt evasive actions. Tower of Babylon Spire. These insects are trying so hard, but they destroyed only a few Honkai beasts. I can always make more if I want. I'll just let Bella handle these. And I'll just wait. Oh shit, Fuhua. I smell your presence, vermin. And there are more than one of you. Those 2 swarms of insects were just a distraction, right? You never really cared for them. Ain't I right, worm? It's not even fucking Fu, it's Chen Yu and Otto Apocalypso. The Chen Li Shu. Shit. Chen Li Shu? And Otto Apocalypse. I know you, you're the one who broke my Galena. And I was just getting bored watching my minions slaughter your peons. I hope you won't let me down. So what are you insects waiting for? Your queen is itching for a fight. Don't forget about our plan, Otto. I'll deal with her on my own. You and Li Shu stay out of my way. What? You? You only defeated Argata and she's the most useless of the lot. Yeah, see, that's when you know that Siren isn't, like... I like Siren as a character, but, like, I feel like she's not, like, she's forgotten the plot. Obviously, this is in character with what she's doing. But she's gotten the plot. She's meant to care for her friends, who is Argata, Galena, Bella, and Aurora. She's meant to care for them, but she's like, you defeated Argata. Useless. Ugh, peasant. Like, she's kind of lost the plot in terms of power, right? So, as much as you like her, she's kind of an idiot right now. Lord Otto, are we really going to let Master fight the enemy alone? Yes, and that will be enough to defeat this foe. You're fast, old friend. I hardly noticed you activating Feng Huang down. You can now use those powers you've lost for 500 years. You're literally the most powerful being in your own dream world. It's time for us to win this war. You wield the powers of the void. While I'm unarmed, I attack by throwing my fists at you. You'll scoff at me no matter how hard or fast I punch. You may be right, human. Humans' attacks will never penetrate your void shields, but the fists of Taishuan are more than human. Try blocking all of this. One Punch Man vibes. You think the void shields provide you with perfect defense? But I assailed it from every direction and found every crack. Bro, the One Punch Man. Even if 1 out of 10,000 make it through, a single strike is enough to send you reeling. A brief lapse of your mind is enough to bring down your shields. My hits won't deal any lasting damage, and they're likely to infuriate and annoy you beyond measure. In your fury, you'll probably unleash one of your greater powers. Get your hands off me. The vapor of serenity, corrosive fumes that consume everything in sight. But my flaming fist is immune. How do you put out a fire that has burned for 5,000 years? Isn't that meant to say 50,000 years? 5,000 years. I have an easy answer for you. You can't. Li Shu, lend Water's Edge to your master for a while. It's hurting. Did she just knock me off the tower? Potentially. That is not possible. I am her chosen seraph. You cheat. You humans always play dirty when you can't beat me fairly. It's a fair fight, dude. She's just throwing hands. Bro, the fight can't be any more fair. Siren's such a fucking idiot. I'll cut you to pieces, worm. Your shearing winds may leave marks on the tower, but they're simply not fast enough to hit me. I'm no cheat. I just leveled the playing field. I know you're not a warrior at heart. You're just a weak little girl who only dares to attack when victory is guaranteed. You now know that your Herrscher powers can't help you win. Are you shivering already? Are you scared? Get away from me, she screams. You have the gem of haste. Your fire burns far brighter than that of Agatha. But do you think this can stop me? It can't. You have no idea who I fought all those years ago. Oh, fuck, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. She taught me the art of war. Then she became one of them. I thus spent thousands of years meditating the ways of mediating the ways of defeating Honkai. I have strategies against the Herschers of wind, fire, death, and even the void. You were just a foolish little girl trembling before the key of my mind. Sick picture activated. Be as still as water, be free from dust, be as clear as a mirror. Stabbed in the chest, and make the Taishuan thrust. It's 5,000 because that's how she launched after the cryopod? Ah, I see, that makes sense. I thought it still would have been 50,000 because it's just, yeah. Yet, this isn't possible. I've brought her under control, Otto, but she won't stay like this for long. Do what you want quickly. We must kill her before she wakes. Thank you, old friend. We all knew that, though. Fucking Feng Huang down, dude. Welcome home, Siren. Dinner's on the table. Don't forget to wash your hands. Come, Siren. Come try this new blouse. Siren, wait for Mama. I love you, Siren. Don't be sad. Promise Mama that you'll take care of yourself. Live well, Siren. Yes, I found it. I'll use Feng Huang down to modulate her memory fragment. Mama, Siren, save me. I don't want to leave you, Siren. Don't let Mama die. I just had a bad dream. Was it a dream? My queen, you're awake. Did you have a bad dream? Anyway, I found what you wanted, but if you're not feeling too well, we can do this another day. Mama's clothes. Oh, right. I plan to revive my mama one day. Take the clothes and follow me to the spire. Mama will be with me soon. Everything is happening according to plan. I've made a dream world with Feng Huang down. Then I planted the notion of reviving a dead mother in that little mind of yours. You'll try to revive your mother in this dream and show me the true powers of the Herrscher of Death. Is he not here? Is he not catching the flow that it's not the Herrscher of Death, is it? It's not the Herrscher of Death. She has the fucking death gem, whatever it is, serenity or whatever, but she's not the Herrscher of Death. You shall teach me how to revive Callan. And so she used the power of death, not the Herrscher of Death, to extract DNA from the skin cells left on the shirt. She then used the power of reason to make the building blocks of life and bring them back, cell by cell, tissue by tissue, organ by organ. It was harder than healing Bella or restoring her friends using Honkai materials. Siren had to draw her entire powers to revive her mother using only human DNA. But she did it. Her mother finally appeared before her. Mama, I miss you so much. But I wasn't pleased with this at all. Is this some sort of sick joke? This can't be the power of death. Even I managed to make clones of Callan from her DNA. This mother is just a soulless puppet, nothing more. My queen! Your humble servant meant no offense, but is this really your mother? Does she have your mother's soul? What are you talking about, Bella? Mama doesn't need a soul. Look, I can touch her. She's real. Siren? Mama? Niet? Her mother instantly collapsed into a pile of dust. Perhaps she lost her focus for too long. Perhaps it was me. You're right, Bella. I failed to revive my mother. Maybe the Herrscher of Death will know more. Don't be sad, my queen. We can always try again. You have the power of death. You can definitely find your mother's soul. I don't understand, Bella. What is a soul? What is a soul? I've been thinking about that for 500 fucking years, but I couldn't find an answer. I can clone her easily and then inject her memories into the clone, yet I knew it wasn't her. How would I know? And that's when Otto realized that whatever the fuck he's doing is a big old waste of fucking time. Why was Callan Callan? Was it the way she smiled, the way she laughed, or the way she cried? Was it the things she shared, or the fact that we're the ones who made those memories together? I realized that neither me nor this Herrscher has the answer. literally the moment he realized that all that he's been doing is a waste. I may not know what a soul is, but God may know the answer. God? Can a true Herscher talk to the Honkai God? A being beyond our knowledge, should I beseech this God? I must be rational. This risk is simply too great to take. I should just freeze her mind with Feng Huang down and then take my time to uncover the secrets for reviving Callan. I've waited 500 years for this. Another century or two won't make a difference, Otto. But I can feel it. I think I'm close to the true answer. I'll risk anything for her. And that is the fucking mistake. Listen, he had a 1% success chance, and he took it, and he lost, unsurprisingly. My queen, perhaps God can help. She will understand how you feel and tell you the answer. Let's go ask her. I won't let anything stand between me and Callan's revival, not even God. It's a very interesting situation. Otto's kind of like pretending to be Bella in her memory, or in her mind rather. Fu Hua's dream world. Otto, please hurry the fuck up. We don't have a lot of time. She might wake up at any moment. There's no need to panic, old friend. Otto's dream world within Fu Hua's mind. I'm really close to the thing I seek. God? Your servant calls to you. Please help me. Swoosh. Wow. What is this place? Where am I? Can this be it? Is this the world of the Honkai? Am I about to meet the being beyond the scope of our knowledge? Is this the God she said? Has it heard me? It's changing. That's quite surprising, but I'm hardly alarmed. Oh Lord, I am your humble servant Otto of House Apocalypse. Oh, I came here to beseech you. I came here to seek the means of reviving my most beloved, and I don't mind dying for it. Nice, Otto. Just keep the gun concealed. Good job, good job. A Honkai God must be the enemy of humanity as well. I am so close. I must be ready. I'll even fight and kill a god to get what I want. Was that a yes? He nodded. You agree to help me? No, it can't be that easy. This thing may not even be a real god. I have to make it prove itself. Yes, this little question should be adequate to see if it has the power of gods. Oh Lord, your humble servant has a simple question. Wait, I didn't even ask. What is all this? My brain simply can't process such vast volumes of fucking data. My brain is exploding. The entire scope of human knowledge is only a speck of worthless dust before this wealth of truth. Only an omnipotent being can store and deliver such truths on a whim. I now know why God agreed to help me. I am the overseer of the most powerful organization on Earth. I am the wisest human alive. I am nothing before this being. I'm just an insect cowering before the vastness of its power. I am the overseer of the most... Thank you. We humans would never care what ants think or feel about us. We may regard them as a source of nuisance at times, nothing more. This god is real, and we're just insects before this god. I shall grovel, beg, and demean myself to please the god and get my answer. Please forgive your sinful servant, O Lord. I came here with only one question. How would you truly revive a person who has died? Please, Lord, show me this truth. She's someone important to me. Her name is Callan. Please, Lord, answer me. I am begging you. What's this? No, I didn't mean to kill them. We were searching for a cure for the plague. Eleanor? No, she did it to herself. It wasn't me. What? I was searching for a good way to meet you, God. Why are you showing me all this? I refuse to be weighed down by the past. I won't regret any of my actions, not when I'm so close. I need your answers now. I am begging you, God, just show me how you would revive her. I'll do anything to witness your divine powers and miracles. God's smiling at me. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, what do you mean by this? Wait, what's happening to me? Something doesn't feel right. God, what was that supposed to mean? My body is breaking itself apart. Are you punishing me for my sins? Oh, you simply don't have the answer to that question either. Was that a revelation that I'm supposed to interpret? Please answer me, you fucking idiot. Lord Overseer, you're right. All that wealth of knowledge from God, they're all gone. My human mind can't even hold on to a single shard. No, I must cling on to something, anything, but I can't remember anything except for God stabbing himself. How on earth am I supposed to understand it? Well, Otto, kill yourself. That's all you have to interpret. That's it. That's the answer. Just fucking die. Fucking idiot. Chapter 46, The Edge of Taishuan. Thank you for telling me the truth, God. You have shown me their cheating ways. Your blessings shall lend me to victory. Time to crush some bugs. She's coming around. Bam, bing, bang, boom. God told me that you're playing with my mind. With these strange feathers. Foul insect, how dare you cheat in our little game. Oh dear, did I just burn your feathers? That means your mind tricks no longer work. Time to show you what a true Herscher can do. My Feng Hong Down can no longer control her. I must admit, you are a tough insect to crush. But I have something for hardy roaches like you. I wonder if you are strong against rocks of fire. She has realized the true potential of her powers. If she breaks free, no one can defend our world against her. Not even Shixel. I must stop her here. I have no choice but to burn Feng Huang down. Memories of friends long gone, the battles fought, the moments shared. Shall fade for this oh, who the fuck are you guys? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's the 7 guys. Oh, it's the 7 guys. I didn't know we got visuals on it. I didn't know one of them was a man. What the fuck? I didn't know one of the 7 dudes where it was a man. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck it, I didn't know one of them was a man, dude. Nice. Good beard, good beard. It looks a bit like Otto, but I'll accept. Feng Huang down, burn like fire. Are you trying to cheat again? Bro, everyone's a cheater to fucking Sierra, dude. You're the cheater. You have 7 cores. A bunch of flashy shit. Whatever the fuck that is. Is that a fucking Blade Eminence and Feng Huang down? Your flashy tricks won't hurt me. God is on my side, you foolish insect. Do you think Tao, the essence of every being and outcome, will take sides in this war? I'll show you the power of the 5th essence, the fabric of divinity. The blade is formless, but needs no form. What? Isn't that exactly the same thing? The blade is formless, but needs no form. You've said the same thing twice, but differently. Good job. The edge, though shapeless, fills every space. That one makes sense. This is my blade, Herscher. This is the edge of the blade of Taishuan. Its formless yet vast infinity it spans. Its essence is divine and ends where it began, for there is no escape from the edge of Taishuan. True. Can confirm. First-hand witness of it. Second eruption. Chapter 47. A broken link. This isn't possible at all. Oh my god, God, shield me! A big old explosion. Oh, that's kind of badass. I don't know what the fuck. Sunder of reality? Yeah, Sunderer of reality. Whoa, Fuhua badass moment. I can always rebuild my shield, and I'll shatter your sword this time. Feel the wrath of God. Taishuan consumes everything, child. Your attempts to counter it will only fail. She just negated my attack. Full shields activate. My void shields are up again. God loves me, insect. She will protect me from you. Bwam, 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 bwam. Okay, she's smiling. Will of the Honkai smiling. The edge of Taishuan is formless yet vast. It is beyond fury, hatred, envy, or wrath. The edge of Taishuan cannot be defined, for it is beyond every aspect of design. From burning stars to specks of sand, nothing stands against the blade of Taishuan. My blade struck here, yet my adversary still lives. There's something in her mind that took the blow for her. It's far more powerful than the edge of Taishuan. Perhaps it's the god that she kept talking about, the great Gesalt will of the Honkai, the fount of strength from which her Herschers draw power, or their powers from. I was reading that in fucking poetry form. Perhaps I was only unlucky. Perhaps this god of yours saved you from my blade. You did well out there, warrior. Where did he come from? Hey, what you? Hey, dude, hey, where'd you come from? Hey, what the? Where'd you come from, huh? Who are you? Oh, he just comes out of nowhere. You have spent much of your powers. You should leave this place and rest. The will of the Honkai imprisoning my mind was suddenly that makes sense. Her blade must have severed the link between Siren and the Honkai Gestalt. Iron, our gambit proved to be a success. We must wait for a chance to make our next move. She mustn't know that I'm here. Spire of Babylon, the real world. Master, the battle is lost. Get out of here. Sorry, I can't remember who you are, but I believe you're someone important. You must live on. No, Master, I won't run away from this. It's my turn to protect you. Lord Overseer, I hope you're feeling better. Take, Master, and leave this place quickly. For once in my life, I felt as still as water and freed from dust. Your disciple is now as clear as a mirror. Ready to perform the Taichuan thrust. This blade is imaginary. It is real and not real at the same time. But just, you know what I mean. It's like the fucking saying made no sense. It has no form and it doesn't need a form. Okay, cool. Just say it doesn't have one. You know what I mean? It just, a bit of the sentence just did, it just wasn't necessary. She spent over half of her Feng Huang down and taxed her body and mind far beyond human limits. Even if you were to wake right now, you'll be in no shape to fight. I'm no better off. Making contact with the second Herstra cost me my powers. I can't summon Void Archives anymore. I still can't figure out the meaning behind that scene. The only part I can remember is when it stabbed itself. I don't know why, but this must be important. The worst part of it all is that I can't do anything except play hide and seek with the Honkai. Spire, Tower of Babylon. Time to find her cowardly friends who very well, that was fun. Oh, fuck off. Crushing this vermin took longer than I thought. Time to find her friends who ran away and hid themselves away from my gaze. My loyal minions now dominate the entire plains. One of my beasts will find and kill them soon enough. And they've left something really interesting toys for me. They use these feathers to invade and control my mind. I guess these feathers are mine now? I don't think that's exactly how it works. I don't think you just pick up the feather and get it. I don't, maybe. Time to test my new toy on someone. Who should it be? Shit, that's a nice fucking comparison right there. That's a nice picture of Siegfried, kind of showing the parallel between two of his sides. Nice. Siberian Tundra, or Southern Tundra, Siberia, sorry. Kira, escort the wounded out to our field hospitals in Sector K-12. All other squads are to cover Kira's retreat. Once Cecilia, too many Honkai beasts in Siberia survived our carpet bombing. If not for Cecilia and her fighting prowess, our S1 formation would be defeated already. Cecilia, watch out! She gets consumed by the hands. Cecilia, no! Oh, that was close. The flaming great sword instantly burnt my wing. That blow would have killed me if it struck my body. Shit, I can't read right now. Curses, my hit only glanced off her wing. I spent my entire strength to unleash that blow. If not for the activator, Shamash would have turned me into a charred corpse. Fuck, that hand! Oh, that happens. Okay, I'm now getting a bit more of a connection in my mind as to what happens. Luckily, I managed to bait this enemy away from the rest of the formation. That swing with the Shamash would have accidentally killed a few of our own Valkyries, but Nigarath and the others aren't here to support me. It's now a race to see who recovers to deal the second strike. Wait, something's behind me. What the hell is this? It's that weird hand again. Get off me. Why'd you drop Shamash? Why'd you drop the fucking sword? You don't look very well at all, Bella. Apologies, my queen, your servant was only careless. Aren't you glad that I helped out by testing my new toy? Give your servant another chance, my queen. I shall wipe out the remaining insects in your name. Valkyrie Cecilia just went MIA. Kira said a giant white hand. Imagine, okay. That's just a weird thing to even say. Kira said giant white hands took her away. S1 formation is being decimated without her leadership. It seems both of our N1 and S1 formations are on the brink of defeat. Valkyrie Shub Nigarath now commands N1 formation after giant white hands took Master Siegfried away. A superior enemy force has initiated an assault on against N1 formation. This situation is desperate, Master Amber. We must initiate our contingency plan. It is time to withdraw our forces, but do we have clear paths of retreat? Bad news keep coming in. Lord Otto has gone MIA as well. According to our protocols, the rebirth program must be initiated if we lose contact for 12 hours. We are being defeated on all fronts. What should we do now? Teresa enters the goddamn fray. Amber, send me in. Good. Those pesky insects will be wiped out in no time. God, your vision shall be realized soon. Wait, God, can you hear me? Wait, where are you, God? Please, God, answer me. Your chosen servant is calling out to you. And there it is. And there it is. That's what Fu Hua accomplished. She severed the link between Hersha and God. And Fu Hua has made an impact. Chapter 49. It's a dream. I have no chance of winning without unleashing the might of Shamash. I can't afford to hesitate now. He injects the shit in his veins. He juices it up. He sends it in. What the hell is wrong with my arm? He turns into fucking Pavati. Whoa! Is that a dream again? Years have passed already, but it feels as though the battle just took place yesterday. Hey Cecilia, let's have breakfast. I guess you went out shopping again. Dear Ziggy, Kiana and I have gone to the mall. Don't forget about the special day tomorrow. Can't wait to see what you've got for her. Wait, is that time of the year already? Oh, baby doll sure does grow up fast, doesn't she? The war of, The war to defeat the second Hersha was hard, but we did it, and... Okay, this is a bit... I don't know how much I like just the random jumps to the future. I don't know how much I like that. Jumps to the past is fine because it's called a flashback. Random jumps to a future or like a, let's say like a fake dream or fake future, it's kind of weird. It just feels weird. We did it and returned to the peace of the world. The Honkai eventually disappeared from the planet. That's a fucking cap. That's actual cap. That, bro. Oh, come on. I don't know. Make the dream world at least believable. Oh, come on. At least make the dream world believable. I know it's an illusion, but like it's still disorientating to have an intense battle. He activates his power. And then he just now we're in like the dream world now. It's like, come on, just have it at least a bit believable. Don't say all Honkai disappeared. Say it went back a bit. Say, you know, there's only 1% of Honkai now. Fucking whatever. Anyway, Shixel soldiers like me have essentially lost our jobs. That's why Overseer Otto gave Shixel a brand new future and purpose. To be honest, I actually like my new job. Good morning, Master Producer. Yeah, seeing that she's alive, it's kind of disorientating. I'm afraid you're late again. The boss man is waiting for you at the conference room, and he's been there for a while. Try not to keep him there. Thanks, Pat. Have a nice one. Just remember to give me a six-pack, Ziggy. Psst, Salome, I have some quality gossip for you. So I was growing a new tail in the gents, because the ladies were all taken, and I heard the boss man... What the fuck did she just say? Dream world. I know it's a dreamland. I know it's not real, but still, like going from the scenes being intense combat scenes to the scenes not being anything in relation and thus being complete fake is just not. I know it's meant to give that feeling. I just don't like that feeling. It's ass. It's just ass kind of writing, in my opinion. At least make the dream world seem plausible. Like at least make it seem plausible. No Honkai. Come on. Why am I losing hair? God, how did A games sell 2 million copies? I hard to make a call. They gave me something. Their merch is selling like crazy while I have a teaching army, blah, blah, blah. This is probably not important, so I'm not really going to care. I swear my next gen title will beat theirs. Now that you've returned from your 2-hour toilet break, taking a massive shit, what about the bugs you're supposed to fix? Kya, kya, kya. Stop stressing me out. It's giving me a tummy ache. I might have to shit again. I'm not sure if our boss man would go emo, but a bold director, Otto, might look pretty sleek. Damn, which moron wrote this event summary? This is definitely not going to work. You're late again, as usual, Ziggy. And today happens to be the deadline for your design pitch. I hope you didn't forget about that, Otto Apocalypse, Cheng Li Shu. Cheng, that was a good one, but don't worry, I've come prepared. I have the pitch right here. Trust me, the game is going to be a rock. It's time for the serious action. Yeah, so they're just marketing Honkai. Yeah, this is just fucking... Yeah, let's read this for the most part. Tons of Honkai beasts to fight, super sleek 3D graphics in-game anime styles, a power fast action thing, a 3 action game on mobile phones, a very audacious pitch, Ziggy, as expected from the lead designer of the Gun Girls Z. I'm not sure if mobile phones on average consumer can run this game. True, smartphones are getting better by the day. Most of the target audience will have compatible phones by the time this game launches. How about control and feedback? Will they be good enough? Touch controls do need more work to make them just as responsive as actual controller. Plenty of technical issues to work out, but I'm 100% sure that can be done. That we can get it done. I have absolute faith in the skills of our technical team. Good job, Ziggy. Consider your pitch sold. I know you won't disappoint me. You are our best designer. That really went well, so I'm glad I didn't have to spend enough time slogging around this month. I gotta buy a present for her. If not mistaken, Cecilia's present should be... Kiana, are you done yet? Geesh, Mom. Stop rushing me. This dress is pretty hard to wear. Whoa! Looks great. I always dreamed of seeing you in this. Starting from the day that you were born, I kept imagining how pretty you might look when you grow up. I just had to make this prom dress. Look at how beautiful you are, Kiana. I'm so happy I can finally see you in this dress. Listen close, baby doll. Mom is going to teach you a magic phrase. Ik libe dik. I love you, Kiana. This toy isn't working at all. I want to make it a nightmarish world and make them suffer. But where is my nightmare? The feather is not even listening to me. It's acting up and making them a happy family instead. Unfortunate. I can't figure out how it works. A happy family. What if Mama never died? What if Honkai never happened to me? Will there be a happy family for me as well? Now we're moving into that flashback where fucking... Doesn't Siren put herself in the dream as well? Kaslana's residence, December 7th. I think... Wait, is this chapter 50? Happy family. What's the time? It's 9:40. I might make this my last chapter. Because my voice is actually dying and I want to stop speaking. Happy birthday, Kiana. Ha! Thank you so much, people. Oh, Teresa. Hi, Kiana. I got a mystery present for you. Want to guess what it is? Super duper giant homie plush? How did she know? I have the toy hidden so well behind me. Dad, what did you get for me? Don't tell me you forgot. Me? Forget? Pfft. I got it figured out real early, baby doll. Psst, it's under your bed. Don't let Mom know. Siegfried, dear, did you get a DS4 that I specifically told you not to buy? Did you see Kiana's midterm results? Do you plan on making it worse? And then she cries. Of course she does. Adorable. Kiana, fine. You can play, but only for 1 hour a day. Oh, Mom, you're the best. Thank you so much. Later that night. Thanks for inviting me to the party, Siggy. But I gotta go now. Oh dear. I'm gonna play with the DS4 right now as well. We should be the one thanking you for joining us, Teresa. I also need to go and teach Kiana how to play the newest DS4. Oh, God, my voice. Not so fast, Siegfried. It's your turn to do the dishes. And yet, this isn't supposed to be happy again. I've been trying this for ages. Where's my nightmare of terrors? What is this nonsense? A birthday party with cake and presents? Did I ever ask for cake? Did I? Why are they getting cake? It's not fair. Yeah, of course she joins in the dream. I knew she would join in the dream. Oh yeah, I do remember seeing it in one of those videos though. What is this place? What's that noise? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in front of my house? The feather finally did something useful for once. Time to destroy your stupid happiness insects. Oh, Siegfried dear, why are you so angry at our baby girl? Baby girl? Sheesh, did you get drunk to recognize Siren? She called us and said that she'll be late to take part in her school activity. Just ignore the drunk old man. Are they treating me as their own daughter? Did the feather do this as well? Come here, sweetie, you must be hungry. Here you go, Siren. This is Kiana's birthday cake. I left this best slice for you. I remember eating cake. Mama bought me cake for me when she was still around. This cake is really good. And then she cries. It tastes just like the cake Mama bought for me. It's right, Siren. I know you didn't want to miss Kiana's party. It's getting really late. Time to go to sleep. Dang it. I knew sending Siren to a boarding school was a bad idea. I haven't checked her room for ages. I'm so sorry, baby doll. You must have been lonely out there. I'm sorry for forgetting about you. This stupid old man is really happy that you're home with us. I'll drink less beer too. What am I going to do? Why didn't I kill them? They were trying to kill me out there. Don't be angry at your old man, Siren. You know that he often drinks too much for his own good. These people aren't my parents. Fuck. Okay. Oh. And we're here. Well, we were too busy organizing Kiana's birthday party. I should have never left you alone. Let Mummy hold you for this night, Siren. Oh, yikes, eh? Yeah, did I fall asleep in my own dream world? That's a bit unfortunate. But I never had a good night's sleep ever since they took us to the lab. Time for breakfast! Your sister and old man are too busy playing DS4. This leaves us with a special mum and daughter weekend. Time to head to the mall for some serious shopping. Mall? Shopping? What? Several days later. This game is super dang hard to make, but I'm still cruising along. I don't know why, but Siren still looks very sad and lonely. Cecilia said she'll keep her company for a while. I guess this happens when you mix puberty with boarding school and living away from home. Thank goodness Cecilia's around to take care of her. Maybe I should get the girls something nice. I have a feeling that if the girls will love this. Arahato chocolate. Yeah, I'm sure they'll fucking love it. They're overhyped. Indeed, it's the most ninja chocolate on the market. Woot. Woot. Am I talking to a fellow Arahato fanboy? Wait, it's you. I don't really know you, sir, but I feel as though I have met you before. Is it? I knew it was Siegfried. Sorry, not Siegfried. Fucking, what's his name? Siegfried, you seem to be living the life of your dreams. It feels good, but is this real? How do you know my name? The truth may be more terrifying than you think. Open your eyes to witness reality. Take care. We shall meet again. Wait, at least tell me who you are. I had kind of a feeling, but I couldn't really put it together. Huff, huff, huff. No, this can't be. Just a dream. I'm seeing things. I gotta ease off the crazy overtime. Okay. That's chapter 51. Oh no, page 51 rather. No wait. Yeah, page 51. Damn. So next is 52. Technically. Well, not really actually. What is it? Okay, chapter 51, but page 52. The Hug. Where's my pen? 51. The Hug will resume on Sunday. What a fucking banger. Yeah, I totally forgot that in the videos we saw, sorry, I won't go down there, I'll go up on this one. Yeah, I totally forgot in the manga. I remember seeing Siren in, there was this whole Siren, like Cecilia and Siegfried pretend or something like that, that Siren is their daughter, and then she has like a bit of remorse when some shit happens. When she when she kills Cecilia, if I remember correctly, or something like that. I remember there's like some sort of remorse, something there. And because of this dream mode, I remember that being a thing in one of the videos. I think it was by Hoyoverses or something like that. But yeah, fuck, nice. Kind of a touching one. Siren's outfit kind of looks... This Siren outfit looks kind of ballin'. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of ballin'. What a manga. We did a lot of chapters today. That was a banger, bro. This chapter's kind of fucking good. I mean, manga, not chapter. Also, Shigure Kira's there. Nice, booba. Manga starts at 0-0. Yeah, it's kind of capped that it starts at 0-0. I don't think it should do that. It's kind of annoying. But it's actually fine because of introduction chapters. It's kind of like having a 0-0 episode right in an anime. It's kind of 0-0. Cool. Fucking Welt Yang comes in. I sometimes feel like Welt Yang is not a good guy, but also is a good guy. He's ominously creepy and, like, evil, kind of. He looks evil most of the time. But I know he's a good guy, but he just looks evil. This manga actually really did a good job in explaining how Kasana Stigma works, Feng Wang Down explanation, and the Blade of Taishuan a lot more. Better than the game, I don't know why. Yeah, it did a better job of explaining Feng Huang Down. I will say that. My assumption of the Feng Huang Down was that that's what made... Okay, listen, I know this is not how it is anymore. But my understanding of the Feng Huang Down before reading the manga and kind of before learning a few things is that the Feng Huang Down was the reason that Fu Hua was immortal. Which is not really the case. But yeah, I was like, the explanations are done better or worse in different areas of Honkai's whole, like, storytelling. It's kind of cap. Let us switch to this screen. Chapter 51, The Hug, is for Sunday. I'm still in Honkai, to be quite frank with you, so I could do some things, I guess, in these last 10 minutes. But there's not really anything that I want to do. You know what I mean? Not really anything I want to do. I think I might just wrap up the stream early. Thoughts on the chapter so far? On the manga, sorry, so far? Pretty good. Thing is, I know a lot of the information already. I think it's just the specifics that the manga is nailing down, which I really appreciate. I think the manga's great. It's also... Is this a manga? Is this actually classified as a manga? I know this is an odd question, sorry. I know this is a very odd question to ask, but is this classified as a manga? And the reason I ask this is because I thought manga usually wasn't in color. I was under the general assumption that manga isn't in color. And I know manhwa is in color. Because I recently heard the description. I heard the description that manhwa is in color whilst manga is generally not. And so I'm just kind of confused as to, is it a manhwa or is it a manga? Because yeah, manhwas, it's webtoon, manga, same. Why not? Technically it's a manhwa, right? Because yeah, if it's a manhwa, just because it's fully colored and all of them are fully colored, it just makes more sense that it's a manhwa. Not that this name means anything, to be quite frank with you. If it's a manhwa versus a manga, it means absolutely nothing. It's just the whole color thing with just the color thing, and like manhwas are known for color, whilst mangas are not. We just put this as a manhwa. Manhwas are Chinese. I thought manhwas were Korean. Manhwa has nothing to do with color. Well, here's the thing. Most manhwas that I've read are all in color. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Manhwa is Korean. Manhua is Chinese. I didn't even wait. There's a difference. Sorry, I've been talking about hua. I've been talking about HWA. That's the one I've been talking about. HWA. I didn't even know HUA existed. I did not know that was a thing. I thought there was only manhua with a W. Okay. Yeah, I've only known about that one. I've only known about the Korean manhua because I've solar leveling, right? So I've read solar leveling. That's the only reason I know of them. I didn't even know the Chinese one existed. My bad. Okay, I had fucking no idea. Yeah, just to clear some confusion, the W one. I only read things with W's in them. You know what we can look at really quickly? Something I didn't look at on stream, and probably everyone's looked at already. The question is, how do I find it? We can actually look at this really quickly on stream.
やあ、旦那。久しぶり。最近は何をしてるのかな？旦那のおかげで店はかなりうまくいってるよ。この前、旦那に仕入れを手伝ってもらったものが一晩で売り切れになったんだ。再入荷はいつだって何度も聞かれたよ。このままだとあと8万年もすればエデンの姉ちゃんのように楽園の金持ちランキングにランクインできそうだね。よく利用してくれてるみんなへのお礼として今日という特別な日にバーゲンセールをやりたいと思ってるんだ。なんと全商品 20% オフ。出血大サービスだから旦那もぜひ来てね。ここだけの話、旦那のために今まで取っておいた最高のお宝を用意したんだ。安心して、旦那のための特別プレゼントだからコスト分の価格しかもらわないよ。なんといっても旦那は常連さんだからね。さて、時は金なりって言うし、ここで終わりにしよう。今後私やカンちゃんに手伝ってほしいことがあったら遠慮せず何でも言って。値段が適切なら何でもするからね。パルドフェリス。
Manga only means Japanese comics, really, although they tend to have a distinct style. Yeah, to be honestly, the only confusion that came there is that I didn't know that there was Chinese comics specifically. I just didn't know that that one existed. Haru's such a good girl, I agree. Today is supposed to be Hu Tiao birthday on Genshin. Can you play it? No, I can't. There's nothing to play. I'm sorry, there's nothing to play there. You just get a bit of you get a letter in the mail, and it's like her saying it, but she doesn't. Oh, sorry, it's not her saying it, but it's just a letter from her, and you have to read it. So I could read it. I guess I could launch Genshin to read it, but there's nothing like that. You don't get the voice actor. You don't get anything like that. So no, that would be just nothing really. Yeah, yeah. I wish they did. To be quite frank, I wish they did have the same thing. It would be super cool. It would be really, really cool if they did have the same thing. But that was adorable. I love Partafellas so much. I did watch that small thing that someone linked, about the voice actors, and A part of Felis' voice actor is so good. I don't know who she is, to be quite frank, and I do apologize, I should know, but I don't know who she is, but she's fucking amazing. She's 10 out of 10. Just in character all the time, never goes out of character. Look at all this stuff. Oh my god, Honkai cubes or Tauruses, ladies and gentlemen. The choice of the century. I'm not gonna actually open these until I am able to pre-arm, by the way, because I know Tauruses are used for pre-arming. So I'm not even gonna open those until a long time. Okay, but that's gonna be for the stream. It was you. Okay, guess. Yeah, it was. I like that. I don't know why. The thing is, and I didn't mention it. Sorry, I did mention it slightly. I mentioned it slightly in that Discord chat. But yeah, it's really sad that the first time that that the Western part of Genshin's community did the whole voice actor thingy, where they had the voice actors actually run the whole stream and it was live and everything. I'm so disappointed in the Genshin community for actually taking that as an opportunity. Sorry, I hit the mic. As an opportunity to kind of bully the voice actors. It's so annoying to me that that actually happened. If people don't know what I'm talking about, back in 1.6, the special program, I believe, for 1.6, the voice actors of a few of the base game characters actually hosted the whole stream, and there were face cams and everything, and everyone was just there. And then, some of the voice actors were very, very excited about the patches in the games, and people just took that as an opportunity to bully them, which was fucking annoying. But I'm so disappointed that the first time that it happens in the West, i.e. for the English-speaking portion of the stream, the first time it happens, and it just gets taken out of context, and they get kind of bullied online, essentially. You guys didn't know about that? I don't want to go into too much detail because, like, it's not really relevant anymore, but essentially, I believe it was, I don't even know whose voice actor specifically, but one of the female voice actors essentially was very excited about the patch. Like, whenever anything happened, she just got very, very excited. She was like, oh, that's cool! Oh my god! And whilst for me, I don't have a problem with that. You know, I don't find it funny, or anything like that, but it's, hey, person's excited, cool, nice, carry on. But yeah, like, later on Twitter, apparently, like, she got, like roasted and whatnot, and then, like, the main character's, the voice actor, Zach Aguilar, or whatever his name is, I can't remember, like, defended some shit like that. It was a massive debacle, and the Genshin community essentially hasn't, like, been the same since, because they've all just become a bunch of prejudiced pieces of shit. And I'm sad to be a part of that fucking community. God fucking damn it! I'm a part of the Genshin community. I'm a part of the problem. Not really, though. I'm the 1%. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, guys. It's sad that it happened, but hey, they're not doing it anymore, so it is what it is. Genshin, they made this first mistake. The Genshin community made a mistake, and they're not getting another chance. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Tomorrow, no stream because it's Saturday and I've got some evening work. Sunday, plan for Sunday. That's a great question. It's scared to play the game without involving with the community, but that's a portion. It's a portion. I have a specific view on that, which I won't explain right now because it's gonna take a while. 1% of what? The best. That's what I'm. Plan for Sunday. Probably more manga. The thing is, because we didn't do the new chapter today, even though it was available, I'm just gonna wait until Act 3 of this chapter 30 comes out. I'll see if there's any bugs, any kind of things like that. We'll wait for them to pass over. Hopefully they don't take too long, and then we'll probably do on Sunday. Rather, I'm explaining what's not going to happen on Sunday. On Sunday, probably more manga. We'll probably finish off second Eruption, and then maybe play some more of the game, and then I'll have a hiatus and let my throat kind of maybe get better. Because my throat is going to be fucked in the morning. I know that for a fact. So more manga on Sunday. Maybe a bit of gameplay at the start, then more manga. And then I believe the next arc. When does the next arc launch? I can't really click any buttons without pushing it. But hold up. Next act launches on July 21st, which is not too far away. What day is it today? Next Wednesday, essentially. Next week this time. So I guess we've got a whole week of just reading manga and playing the game passively, which may result in playing a mixture of Genshin, by the way, a mixture of Genshin. For this patch of Genshin, I also should preface this in this stream, there's going to be a lot more Genshin streams in the next 6 weeks because I need to do a lot of grinding, and instead of using my own personal video making time, i.e. during the day where I write scripts and potentially make videos, why don't we just play a bit of Genshin and grind out my third account. So I'll be doing a lot of the exploration again, a lot of the grinding again, a lot of the quests again on streams, which is going to take hours of my time away, but it's going to be on stream, and I'm going to be having a fun, listen to music and whatnot, and chill out, ask me questions and all of that stuff, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the... this is not a YouTube video, actually. I should not say that. This is not a YouTube video. Have a great day, guys. I'm going to head out. Have a great day. Genshin player plays Genshin for the first 2 hours of the Honkai for the Vault. That's the best stream title in the world. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, drink water, and I'll catch you in the next stream or video. Hopefully there's a video out tomorrow. I can't make any promises. Bye!